After receiving a quote from a competitor for a mattress, they visited OMF and found a mattress that was a great fit for them. They were so pleased with our quality and value that they ended up purchasing 2 mattresses, a box spring, headboard, and frame. Their total at OMF was roughly $400 less than what they would have spent on just the one mattress at the competitor. If you're ready to get better sleep for less, visit us at originalmattress.com.
Fall is a busy time and selling your home can be overwhelming. Get a guaranteed cash offer from Mark Spain Real Estate and sell your home stress-free and for the most money. Hey, it's JP, and with Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed offer, you can receive the strongest cash offer in the industry and move when you're ready on your timeline. Mark Spain Real Estate has over 13,000 5-star reviews, so you can trust the top real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home quickly and for maximum profit. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
Hi, Attorney Patrick Smith of The Attorney Patrick Smith Show, inviting you to join me on Saturday mornings on 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio, where you can call in with your legal questions. So join us and be part of the show by calling in at 800-771-1025 every Saturday morning, 8 a.m. for The Attorney Patrick Smith Show.
Your brain holds all the pathways to memories, to dreams, the very essence of your human spirit. At Advent Health Brain and Spine Institute, our experts protect those pathways. With state-of-the-art technology and groundbreaking treatments, we care for the most complex neurological conditions. So you can keep moving, keep dreaming, keep being your whole self. Visit thebrainandspineexperts.com.
At Braden Honda, get 0 down, 0 security deposit, 0 first payment, 0 do it signing. Hi, I'm Sam Robbie. Get a brand new CRV for just $199 per month. New Accords are just $189 per month, or get a new Civic for an incredible $169 per month. We're approving all credit applications, and we'll pay off your trade no matter how much you owe. Plus, get a real nationwide lifetime warranty, unlimited time, unlimited miles. Get all the facts at BrandonHonda.com.
Call 813-575-7725 for more information.
Foreigner in concert. Foreigner 4, the Deluxe Tour. Performing all the songs from the classic album 4 and other hits.
You're as cold as ice.
Special appearance by Lou Graham. Very special guest, Night Ranger. Saturday, April 18th, the Bay Care Sound. Tickets on sale Friday at 10 a.m. at thebaycaresound.com. Foreigner 4, the Deluxe Tour, a Ruth Eckerd Hall experience.
102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 107.3 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
Here we go. All systems go.
This is the true story about Mac. Check it. Times are changing, more so each year. But the early morning Stone Pimp is here. 3, 2, 1.
People are expecting quite a bit.
Gotta figure out how to make money on this. I really want to.
I can feel it down in my plums. They're getting a nice bluish hue. Getting ready to take them to the farmer's market.
Okay, baby, but don't hurt yourself with that big juicy hog of yours.
In hard times, or when a man has worked at a job 30 years, they give him a watch, kick him in the butt, and say, hey, a computer took your place, daddy. That's hard time. And those cars are going real fast and real laugh, son.
But he's gay. He's blind.
You ready?
Oh, wait. So we're just gonna wing it?
There's a big difference between winging it and seeing what happens. Now let's see what happens.
Now.
Right now.
Now, it's Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
Like on the 10-pound test, smoke sex, never fast, take a guess. I be the early morning Stone Pimp, straight limping, booze farm drinking, at the party, big booty pinching, chilling like a villain, balloon to write all night. My game's tight, I wish you might take a bite out of this here toxic, melodic, neurotic, product, fresh from the harvest. Who'll be the largest, hardest, smartest label in town? Top dog, get down. Radio won't me, but still I got the kids around the
I'm chilly. Dude, this morning, I went to Emerge. It's EMRJ. It's a company, and John over there owns the company. He also owns Live paddleboards, but he makes like commercial grade cold plunges that they put in gyms and all sorts of different places. So I went over there this morning with Danielle, One for the Ladies Radio Danielle, and Lloyd, the man who put me through hell here in the studio, the trainer from Elevate.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't want to give away too much, and it wasn't that bad, but it was, and we'll wait till Friday to fully dig in on the finer points, but it was let's just say, if I was in their world, when they came in here and put me through that workout, they were much more in my world, in the sauna and in the cold plunge. And it's just a great way to start the day, dude. Getting cold, getting hot, and all of that. And we did like 3 rounds of hot, rounds of cold. We were there for quite a while. And I got in one of the tubs that was like 40 degrees, and it legitimately, I'm still a little chilly. Welcome to the program. It's called Senning Show. If you did not know that, there's not a the. So if you thought there was a the, get over it. There's not. Senning Show. I'm John Senning. He is Dizzy. You can give us a call, 800-771-1025. We love when you watch us on YouTube, and you can do that. Go to YouTube, just search 1025 The Bone, and then the little circle will have a little line that says live, and all you have to do is click it, and next thing you know, you'll be in the vroom room with all these savages out there who join us every single day. The Bar Game Guy, Jesse Allen, Ruli V, Danny G, Tampa Bay Gay TV, LGBTQ plus media, Alex Buckley, Mark Hamilton, Ron, Said 3, all of them. Thank you so much for being in there early. I know Nolan kicks it off almost every single day as well, so you can do that and hit us up on social media at the John Senning, at Dizzy for Mayor. It does seem that the Halloween extravaganza has been announced. Yesterday, I feel like we were pushing the envelope of talking about the specifics of it, and it has officially been announced. It's happening on Halloween night in downtown St. Pete, and it's going to be a hell of a time. So I would say right now would be the time to book a room if you're coming from over the Skyway or you're coming from over the Howard Franklin, wherever the hell you're coming from. Book a room so you don't have to drive too far and you don't have to worry about too much at all. It's going to be a hell of a night. I think I'm waiting. I told Corey Cardinal to do a full-blown run-in when he had the breakdown.
Okay.
Which is coming, I think is coming
sometime today.
Okay. Now, I don't know if anybody's going to appreciate this, and I guess there's always a 5% chance that something got changed, but I saw the initial post last night from Mike Calta, from the Mike Calta Show, which I think at this point, anybody who's sharing the logo, they just stole it from Mike Calta's social media.
Of course.
Yeah. So I saw it pop up, and it's if you haven't seen it yet, go check out Mike Calta social, all of our socials, Drew, me, Diz, everybody's got it up, JP. It says 1025 The Bone, Halloween Takeover, presented by Elysian Space Dust IPA. Hang with your favorite shows, the Mike Calta Show, the Mike Calta After Show, Senning Show, JP, and Drew Garabo Live.
Oh, it says the After Show?
No. Oh. There are going to be 4 different $500 costume contests, which that's insane. Math is not my forte. That's $2,000 in costume contests.
Yes, and we're broke. So
where's that come from? Danielle said, "Can I be in the contest?" I said, "That feels wrong," but no. I would think the answer is no.
No, I think if she dresses something risque,
I don't know,
she should be allowed to enter.
She is not. She has not given me the finer points on the risque level. I mean, she's not necessarily the risque type, but I won't even say what she's going to be. But she's told me roughly. And I haven't seen I haven't seen, she's piecing it together. So,
okay.
So I don't know. So 4 different $500 costume contests, which is crazy. And then the list of bars are locals. Where's Jubes? That's where we did the St. Patty's Day broadcast.
It's so funny you said that because I turned to Nicole and I go, why do I know this name?
Yeah, well, you know it because you broadcasted there from before for St. Patrick's Day. The Galley, the Emerald, and Thirsty First. So I saw this. I started seeing this image, and something on this lineup really made me tingle because the Galley is legitimately like our spot. We love the Galley. No, I don't mean it's our spot. I mean that is a spot I go to all the time.
Okay,
in the
that's your stomping ground.
Yeah, pretty much. Within the 3-4 places we go in and around regularly, the Galley is one of them. Great food, great drinks, great service. My man Mayor Pete runs the show over there.
His name?
Yeah, it's a you know Mayor Pete. You met him. He was on the air with us the day at Where's Jubes.
Oh, okay.
Pete Boland. He's not really the mayor, but
brought his drinks and stuff.
Yeah, he should be, in my opinion. Sorry, Mayor Welch, but it's just how I feel. So, what the hell is going on out there?
I thought we were getting shut down.
Dude, so did I. I was like, what did I do? What is going on out there?
It's EJ.
Oh, it is?
You know, yelling the words he likes to yell.
Yeah. What?
And then telling other people that they can't yell those words.
I have no clue what you're talking about. So I saw the Galley on there, and certain things in my life, like not everything, but some things I just have no patience. Like I need instant gratification or they just eat away at me. And I saw this list and I was so excited that the Galley was on the list. I was like, I have to know if we're at the Galley. Like I hope we're at the Galley and I have to know if we're at the Galley. So I called Corey Cardinal late last night, much later than he would have appreciated probably. And I just said, dude, I don't know what kind of details you have, but do you have any idea of where we're going to be? And I can at least tell you, if nothing else, that Senning Show will be set up at the Galley in downtown St. Pete.
It's confirmed.
It is confirmed.
It's confirmed. Let's go.
I don't know everything else, and I don't want to speak out of turn, but only because I aggressively was calling people late last night, I can tell you that Senning Show will be posted up at the Galley, which is an amazing spot. And like I said, a great spot to eat. Dude, you want to know why? First of all, it's my jam. It's my spot. I had to be there. But do you know why it's even better that we're there? Because you know what they have on the menu?
It has to be something you like.
Boiled peanuts, baby.
Oh, no way.
Dude, they've got a...
so you can't bring your own to share with people.
That is a good... Maybe I'll have to post up on the street. That'll be the after spot. After Pitbull Toddler gets playing...
Street Nut.
Dude, Senning Street Nuts. I'll just be posted up like a street vendor, half hobo, just scooping up nuts to people on the streets. But, dude, they've got a...
Oh, Senning's Dirty Brown Nuts. Because Monica already kind of set the table for that. No?
No, I'm for it. Okay. I'm still just soaking in the fact that the... And again, this is just a phrase. I've heard it before. The one who has been labeled as the wokest of the bone is the one who says she steers clear of Mexican wiener because it looks dirty. Like that would get you like canceled in like 95% of positions in this world.
That's almost what Anna got fired.
Yeah,
for. She was one tweet away from that.
You know what? Anna Hummel crawled so Monica could fly or run or whatever the saying is. It's really something. But no, they've got it's a chorizo.
Oh,
con chorizo. I forget how they say it. It's a bottom line. It's a chorizo. It's a chorizo boiled peanut.
Okay.
That
sounds exciting.
At the Galley. You can get a ribeye, you get steaks, you get sandwiches. So I'm super excited. It's going to be a hell of a night. I don't know all of the different spots.
You got an outfit?
Yes. I made my decision. And I think I could say it. I think I'm ready to say it.
You're gonna say it?
Yeah, well, I already said it, and it's something that I've been before, but I'm totally revamping it.
Yeah, brother.
Gonna be macho man, Randy Savage. Dig it.
You have to do that all night, though.
I will definitely do it. I didn't want to give too much away visually for people, but when Danielle gets on something, like she's on it.
Yeah.
So I needed to refresh this. I wore it probably 5 years ago, some elements of it. So she found like legitimate wrestling boots. It was like a pro wrestling warehouse. So I got last night, they arrived, legit pro wrestling boots. So,
man.
Dude, let me just tell you that it's all the way. I'm in the they're pretty much yoga pants, dude. Like they're very, very tight pants, wrestling boots and all the fixins. So in the fixins. It's going to be a hell of a time. So make your plans right now. It is Halloween night. It's very cool that Halloween lands on a Friday night. What a great excuse to party down. And there are still hotels. The interesting thing, I am interested to know who ends up at the Emerald, and I think it might end up being Drew. But the Emerald, I would have been open to the Emerald, just because it is undeniably, and this is a term of endearment for me, it is the biggest dive bar on the list. It is a straight up dive bar. You can smoke inside.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can smoke inside.
You didn't push for that one.
Well, If they would have told me it was the Emerald, I wouldn't have.
I get it. Your stomping grounds.
I would have never I wouldn't have bitched about anything. I was more just excited about the idea of being at the Galley. If my wish list was the Galley, the Emerald, and I did text Drew earlier just because it seems like it's going to be him.
Yeah.
And I said, dude, let's shock the world and burn a heater together at the Emerald.
Oh man.
Oh, dude, for this event, I will. By the time we make it to the Emerald, I'll be ready to burn a heater.
If you do that, I'll break out a Black and Mild.
Yeah, all right, deal.
Puffing with the boys.
Dude, let's do one of each.
We'll be some puff daddies.
One of each, dude. I'll smoke a Black and Mild with you. You smoke an American Spirit with me.
Yeah,
and, it'll be a hell of a night.
Can we do the thing where like we hold?
Yep.
We lick
We
the
can
arms
do,
and go back like we're drinking champagne.
Yep, that was my plan the whole time. Senning Show, you're live on the air. Who's this?
Hey, this is Trent.
Trent, what's up, dude?
Hey, I actually just had a quick question. I remember you guys talking about like a trucker horn. It was like segment or something like that. Was that on like Fridays, and did that ever like gain any traction?
I mean, we fire it up every now and again. I mean, I think we did it one time for real, and we did have a bunch of truckers. I like it when they call on Fridays. I just don't often solicit for it. Why? You got a big old horn you want to blow for us, Daddy?
I do, but I'll save it for a Friday or something.
All right. Well,
you're holding it.
Yeah,
All right.
I like a man who can hold his horn. So yeah, hold on to it, and then Friday we'll be in the mix. It's a freight hauling Friday, and I'd love to hear you blow your horn.
Sounds good.
All right. Goodbye. So I don't know what there is to say. I always like to at least acknowledge controversies that are happening.
Okay.
And I will say I breezed past the joke that I made about Johnny B being on the after show, being on the poster, and that was just a joke. Because I heard you guys talking about it with JP that Johnny was obviously feeling some sort of way.
Johnny was hot today, bro. Like I've hung out with Johnny since I started here. Like I've known Johnny. I've never seen Johnny hot over a subject. He was fired up.
Yeah, it is really, really, it's tough. I 100%, and I just texted, I asked him to call in, and he said, dude, I don't want to do that, which I get as well. Because the idea of you don't want to be the guy who just seems like you're complaining, even if you're right. You just don't want to be that. You don't want to be that guy. So I completely respect it. And I also understand where he's coming from. You know, he's in when he got that show, it's closer to morning drive and more of the prime time, and I understand feeling like you should be included and be on that list. It is the after show too, so there's the argument for that other part is an extension of the morning show.
Yeah.
I got the vibe from hearing you earlier and right now that in that moment he was not feeling it.
Yeah, man. Again, I've never seen him.
Was he throwing things?
He was just speaking mad. Like mad, and like
he has such a happy, jovial delivery of speech at all other times. So I hope.
And then he kept going. You think I'm playing?
Yeah,
you think I'm playing?
I'll tell you. My hope is, and maybe this will make it easier to understand where I stand. I hope, and I don't know if he went and talked to anybody. I hope that they do it. I hope that they make it right. I don't know how he gets included. I don't know if you add another stop. I don't know if he just gets included to the count of stops, whatever. But my hope is that it works out. So. Everybody will be there.
Yeah, the weird thing is like when I did the after show, I never thought like that type of stuff because there was a huge lineup on the station.
Yeah.
And then when they pitched the new change up on the lineup, they announced Johnny like it's a show.
Yeah.
It's not like it's just the extension. It's a show.
He got his own imaging. Let's face the facts. Something you never had. You never had the after show with Dizzy. So you could, and I think that's probably part of it, if I may say so. I think that was the way that it was built, and that's the way that it was presented, and that's a great thing, and I think that's good.
I think Johnny, if they had the same lineup, so to speak, and he was still on in the nighttime, we still kept evening thing. I don't think he's making a big deal out of that because I don't think he sees it that way. Like, oh, well, Mo's show would have needed to have a Stop Johnny show. I think with this, now these are the core shows. The only shows.
It's in right there, smack and dab in the middle of all the other ones. Senning Show, you're live on the air. Who's this?
Hi, John. Hi, Dizzy. This is Diana from Northport.
Diana from Northport. What's going on, girl? How are you today?
I'm great. I just went to my mailbox and I got my John Senning magnet.
Oh, what a treat. Shout out to Just Call Mo. It's really warming my heart to see so many people getting them.
And I got a Just Call Mo magnet as well.
Yeah, that is a functional magnet. If you haven't noticed yet, that is a magnet that you can put on your dishwasher to decide or let you know that your dishwasher is either clean and or dirty.
Exactly. I don't use mine very often because I'm by myself, but I wanted to ask you a question.
You ask away.
Now, do you want me to put this magnet on my refrigerator or on my car?
You know what? I believe in free will, and I believe that we live in a free country, and I want you to do whatever makes you feel more comfortable. If you're driving around with it, more people will see it, and you're kind of like a living, moving billboard, and maybe people will go, what the hell is that? I might have to look that up. It looks kind of interesting. But also, if it's in your home, you see it more often, and you can be getting a glass of milk in the middle of the night. You look up and you go, there's my Johnny boy.
Yeah.
And I like the feeling of that too. So I completely support your magnet, your choice.
Not me. I say put it on the car. Vroom, vroom, baby.
You heard it. Those are our votes.
I'm thinking about the car. I just don't want it to get stolen. Also, can I say hi to somebody that I know
Shout out on the Senning Hour.
This is Diana Gets Down on Senning Show. Whatever. Who is it?
This is my son's roommate, and he does lawn care. He's out there doing a hot job, and he streams you guys all day just like I do.
What's his name?
Hello, Chris. His name is Christian.
Christian, we love you, buddy. Thank you for keeping us tuned in all day long. Now, how old is your son?
My son is 31.
Oh, 31. Do you ever think he's gay with Christian? That they're lovers? Which is fine.
Yeah, it's okay.
Absolutely not. Christian has a girlfriend. They're just high school buddies. That's all.
They experimented a few times. We get it.
Just asking.
I don't, but Christian and him do.
Diana, you're the sweet, sweet lady. Send me a picture of where you decide to put up your magnet. I'll be looking for it.
I will. I'll post it.
All right, deal. Goodbye, Diana. Have a great day from Northport.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay.
Totally.
Lovers. Yeah. Definitely lovers. It's funny because I have something at 2:00 that doesn't dabble in that realm. It dabbles less about having a roommate as you get older and more about staying with your mommy as you get a little bit older that I'm looking forward to. We do have today, I need to give away, we have a pair of tickets for the home opener for the Lightning tomorrow. Dizzy and I will be broadcasting. Yeah.
Yes, 100%.
That was unnecessary, but still.
My question, will I get a jersey like Mo?
No, dude.
Didn't think so.
Dude, you want to know what's funny? Is I am not, I always, anytime
you shut that down so fast.
What, that you're getting a jersey?
Yeah,
I'm going to tell you why. Yeah. Well, I'm going to tell you why I thought that.
Okay.
And I try, like, when I have a thought about being, like, mad or annoyed at something, I think about it 20 times and I go, are you a dick? Is your ego making you feel some sort of way? Like, I really, really don't want to do things that don't come from the right place. That being said, Drew Garabo and I were together for 7 years. We did. I don't know how many.
Yeah.
I don't know how many live broadcasts we did from then, another name, now Benchmark Arena. And, I'm fine. Never a jersey. Never a talk of a jersey. Mo comes out of the buckle brush, first time ever showing up at the arena, and he's getting a custom jersey. So, that's all I'm saying.
Mo knows how to finesse.
And I never said anything about it because it didn't bother me. It didn't bother me at all. But it does bring me to a place where I can strongly say, no, you're not getting it.
Yeah. Monica asked, too, she goes, you think you'll get one? I go, no. Mo's good at that type of stuff. She goes, would you take it if they had, like, just your first name? They didn't put Dizzy? I go, it could say a cat named Mo, and they could give it to me, and I'd still go, all right, yeah, whatever.
It was, I almost thought about texting him. I couldn't tell how much he was working and how much he was shooting. It sounded like JP did not love the fact that you were not, that you will be absent tomorrow.
Yeah, that seemed weird. He was just like,
I couldn't tell if he was just busting your balls because you were in a heavy, you were both going back and forth a little bit when I was listening, but it would be tough. It would be nearly impossible just because it's a lot to get in there. You got to go, you got to park, you got to walk, you got to, get checked in, go through the metal detectors and all that. Behind the scenes question: you don't have a credential, do you? They didn't give you something with your picture on it?
No.
All right, we're gonna have to get you one because I don't know.
Like you just stopped me at the door, like who is?
Pretty
this?
much. I didn't think you had one, so I sent an email Drew just texted me. I'm sorry, I failed you. I didn't know if that was I didn't think that was a Drew thing. I wasn't.
No,
really,
I did. It was definitely a Drew thing.
I wasn't really pointing fingers at anybody.
Your boy did you wrong.
Yeah, but it was.
You know who wouldn't? Old Brooks and Dunn over here. We ride together. We get jerseys together, or we don't get them together. That's just how we ride.
I didn't ever think of it as a Drew thing. I didn't really. Yeah. Let's keep everybody on the up and up here over at Benchmark International Arena. Senning Show, you're live on the air. Who's this?
You know what's going on, guys? Everett.
Everett, what's up?
What's up, Everett?
Not much. I got a question for Dizzy.
I got a question for you first. Yeah. I heard Robert Kelly this morning, and they were talking about how he doesn't have an opener yet at some of his shows. What are you going to try and do to get on the bill for one of Bobby Kelly's shows down here in Florida?
Good question.
I'll send you a screenshot later of my attempt already. You know, come on, John.
Oh God, okay, yeah.
Already working it.
That was actually the dumbest question I've asked all week because of course, Everett's working on it. All right, what's your question for Dizzy?
And Dizzy, I need you to be truthful because I actually said this to my girl Jessica. I was like, when that whole situation with the real monkey that was at Cava Social Club. When I said that at first. No, stop it.
Oh.
Well, when I said that at first, did you think like I was trying to pull that joke off? Because I had a vibe like you thought I was trying to be funny like that.
No. You just set me up perfectly. The way you said it, I was well, he could be talking about one of two things.
Dude, that monkey was very, very cute, though. Yeah, you never. That's the thing.
His name is Casey.
Sometimes Dizzy's joke is about, and I found this out myself. His joke is more about the joke you didn't make.
Yes.
If that makes sense. Yes. That is a sleeper tactic of you're not the rattlesnake because that was SBK, but we'll have to come up with a name for you of a species.
Okay.
Probably not
monkey.
I was a little offended. I told my girl, I was like, I think he thought I was trying to pull off a joke.
Wait, you can't do double offended. You can't be offended because you thought he was offended.
No, I was offended that he thought I would even try to pull a joke off like that. I was like, wait,
I thought you were a comedian.
Yeah,
I thought that's what comedians do, funny guy.
Yeah, come on, monkey man, what the hell?
Come on. You had it sitting right there, right on the porch. I mean, right in the Kava Club.
Jesus, man.
I can't get canceled before I actually finally do a guest spot on Robert Kelly's show.
That is true. Well, I wish you luck on your endeavors. Give me the spoiler on the screenshot. Did you reach out to Robert Kelly directly, or did you reach out to Mike Calta?
Oh God, no! I didn't reach out to Mike. I learned my lesson on that one. That didn't work out too well. I definitely hit up Robert Kelly. I wish him a happy birthday. I was like, yo, you still need a host. I'd be honored.
Oh, dude, if that comes to fruition, what a thing. That'd be a tough week for Johnny B if that gets announced.
Hey, one last thing, John. Did you mention on air at all about how you talked me into taking a bath?
I don't know what you're talking about or if it's even real, but I believe no.
You did? All right. Well, I'm not going to get into it because you guys have me on long enough, but I will post a picture and I will tag you, and I appreciate it. All right. You guys have a good one.
Thank you, Everett. You talked me into taking a bath.
Oh, I just guess he means because you love baths, not like taking a shower.
Okay.
So he's saying he went in the bathtub for you.
I was trying to think of a specific instance where I was like, no, man, come on, take a bath. Don't take a shower. Just take a bath.
Your PSA on bats?
Yeah, maybe that's what it did. Everybody needs to take a bath. It is, it's really so nice.
Take a bath and then take your car for a bath at Bubble Down.
Thank you. You have the cleanest car in town every time you Bubble Down. Senning Show, you're live on the air. Who's this?
Rachel.
Hey, Rachel, what's going on?
Nothing. I just had a semi-inappropriate idea.
I like inappropriate ideas, semi or full on. So lay it on us, Rachel.
So the magnet, which I would like one.
Okay.
If I had one, I would put it in my nether regions.
Wow.
Clean or dirty.
Wow. That is quite the vision. Well, I will tell you this. You can get one. I don't know how it would feel down there, but if you go to shop.justcallmo.com, they're still available. They're completely free. No funny business, no charge. You don't even have to put your card in. All you got to do is put your address, and Just Call Mo covers the rest. So please feel free to do that, Rachel. And I'm inspired that you felt inspired to do that.
Oh, thank you. You have a wonderful day.
All right, you too.
Feels like a Friday. Serious. Feels like a Friday, man.
We're getting horny in here, all right? I could have let it ride. I should have let it ride. It's not that it's dirty. It just, I've been told I have the penis of a Mexican man. That's all I'm saying. And the fact of the matter, I really can't get over that because Monica is Latino.
Yeah.
So she's she's like the Clayton Bigsby.
Yeah.
Did you drop that joke already?
No.
Dude, she's the Clayton Bigsby of Mexican ween.
Yeah.
She's like, no, man, get that thing away from me.
I smell Mexican.
God.
Imagine being a Mexican who lives in Pinellas. You have no chance.
Oh, my gosh.
No
dude,
chance.
you're the double dirty.
The double dirty.
You live in a dirty-ass town with a dirty-ass hog. Wow. All right, don't go anywhere. We've got a hell of a show ahead of us today. I made a last-minute pivot on that thing today. Up until 5 minutes before the show, I had that thing about a mass duck murder in Pinellas County. But I had to pivot when I saw something that was much more up our alley, believe it or not. And it has to do with a man who smuggled something into jail. The hard way.
Oh.
Something that I wouldn't think would be possible. But it happened in Grady Judd country, so we'll tell you about it with some wise words from Grady as well. Keep it locked to Senning Show. Your chance at $1,000 coming up at 2 o'clock. You know, most storms that hit Florida here on the West Coast pop up in October. It's not over yet. It pains me to say it, but protect your home with Hawkins Service Co. and get a free whole home surge protector with any electrical install or upgrade. That's peace of mind. Heading into the next month and into holiday season, you can book your upgrade at HawkinsServiceCo.com. I've gotten tons of work done from Hawkins. I actually have them coming out to do some plumbing work in the next few days, whether it's HVAC, electrical, plumbing, even pool repair. It's not just a fun thing to say. One call does handle it all. You don't have to find a bunch of people. One of the great things I love about Hawkins, the rigorous background checks that the techs get so that you know the person that's coming into your house is good to go and can be trusted. If you're not taking advantage of any of the deals I've told you about, let them know you heard about them right here on Senning Show. It's 10% off just like that. You can give them a call, 813-445-8209. Again, schedule today at HawkinsServiceCo.com. Hawkins, one call, handles it all.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. Download the free Bone app to listen to us anywhere. Sponsored by Mark Spain Real Estate. Get your guaranteed offer at markspain.com.
If you've been in a big truck accident, you better have a lawyer who understands the traffic rules for big trucks.
And a lawyer who can navigate the hundreds of laws that can complicate your case.
At Farah & Farah, we're ready to go the long haul to fight for you. Tampa.
What's better than a Sprouts brand product at 20% off?
699 Sprouts brand products at 20% off. It's the Sprouts brand sale with 699 chances to save 20% off delicious and unique finds, like our organic super green salad mix. Or maybe your next fave, like our organic Italian farfalle pasta or vanilla wafer bites.
Yeah, that is better. And a very specific number.
Yep, save 20% on 699 Sprouts brand products at the Sprouts brand sale until October 21st.
This planet is so gorgeous and so incredibly beautiful that I can't get enough of it. I did 950 miles on the Pacific Crest Trail and then decided I wanted to go hike in the Himalayas. I was not 20 years old. I was 64 years old. Good Feet was with me all the way.
For over 20 years, we've been helping people like Dale actually live the life they love without their feet getting in the way.
Your passion's important, but if your body aches and if your heel feels like you've got a nail stuck in it and won't come out, trust me, it's going to wear you down. The Good Feet store knew what they were talking about and took the time to really dial in what I needed. At 64 years of age, I hiked 84 miles in the Himalaya and to do it pain-free. You think I'm not grateful for art supports from Good Feet? I mean, come on. I'm Dale, and that's my Good Feet story.
See what we can do for you with a free personalized arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
Stop by any of our 5 locations throughout Tampa, St. Petersburg, and Sarasota today, or visit us at goodfeet.com.
Fall is a busy time, and selling your home can be overwhelming. Get a guaranteed cash offer from Mark Spain Real Estate and sell your home stress-free and for the most money. Hey, it's JP, and with Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed offer, you can receive the strongest cash offer in the industry and move when you're ready on your timeline. Mark Spain Real Estate has over 13,000 5-star reviews, so you can trust the top real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home quickly and for maximum profit. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
Football season's here, and Hooters is your HQ. Catch every game with $6 Big Daddy Buds, $6.50 Mick Ultras, and $5 Neutrals all day, every day. Plus, register to win a trip to see the Bucks take on Buffalo. Visit originalhooters.com to find a location near you.
You're listening to Leaf Filter Radio, and the guru of gutter protection himself, Chris Coonahan, is here to take your most pressing leaf-related questions.
Hey, everybody, Chris here. I understand we have Ron on the line. Ron, where are you calling from?
Uh-oh. Ron, are you calling from a ladder?
Well, I was. I wanted to ask Chris what I need to do to get my gutters ready to have leaf filter installed.
Oh, Ron, you don't have to do anything. A Leaf Filter Trusted Pro will come out and clean out your gutters, realign and seal your gutters, and install Leaf Filter, America's #1 gutter protection system.
So I didn't need to get on this ladder?
Ron, Leaf Filter Trusted Pros are in your neighborhood and ready to help. Just visit leaffilter.com/radio to schedule your free gutter inspection and get up to 30% off.
Thank goodness. What was that site?
To get this special radio offer, go to leaffilter.com/radio for your free gutter inspection today and get up to 30% off. That's leaffilter.com/radio for up to 30% off. leaffilter.com/radio. See representative for warranty details.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/radio to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/radio. That's hims.com/radio. HIMS.com/RADIO.
On the battlefield, there's a saying America's military men and women live by. Never leave a fallen warrior behind, ever. Off the battlefield, Wounded Warrior Project operates with the same goal. Wounded Warrior Project was created to help our men and women returning home with the scars of war, whether those scars are physical or mental. Wounded Warrior Project. We never leave a fallen warrior behind, ever. Learn more about what we do at woundedwarriorproject.org.
1 in 8 women will face breast cancer. But the Breast Cancer Research Foundation is changing that. With breakthroughs in prevention and treatment, we're not just saving lives. We're rewriting the future, giving those diagnosed more time to not just survive, but thrive. This is the moment. This is the mission. Support breast cancer research. Until 1 in 8 is none in 8.
Trans-Siberian Orchestra is back in Tampa for 2 spectacular shows on Sunday, December 14th at Benchmark International Arena. TSO is fighting inflation this year, offering their lowest ticket price in years at $55, including fees, for a limited time only. Get yours now at Ticketmaster.com.
Accidents happen in a second. Take a second to call Farah and Farah. Tampa.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
You might know nothing, but at least you'll know that thing. Brought to you by Just Call Mo, Tampa's injury attorney. That thing. It's time for That Thing right now on Senning Show.
1, 2, you know what to do.
Welcome back to Senning Show. I'm John Senning. He is Dizzy. Thank you for being here. You ever seen this movie about this dude?
Frankie Runarounds? No.
No.
I saw what's it called? The play. The Four Seasons, right? Is that what it is?
No. His movie was Why Do Fools Fall in Love? Really, really good. I knew the song and I knew the guy just throughout time, but his story is crazy.
That was the Broadway play I'm thinking of.
Hamilton?
No.
I think what you're talking about is it's the
Jersey
ladies.
Boys?
No, it's the ladies, isn't it?
I think I'm thinking of Jersey Boys.
No.
I am.
Jersey Boys have what? Is this what?
Yeah.
Oh, it is? Oh, yeah, maybe it is Jersey Boys.
That's what I was thinking.
He's, Frankie Lyman is, not what?
Never mind.
What? He's not?
No, I was going to make a joke. I didn't want to bring back that joke we were doing with Everett.
You already offended him. I think he was being serious, by the way, about being offended.
Think so?
Yes. I do, actually.
I'll tell you this. Didn't see him after that conversation.
Oh, really? He may have been legitimately...
He was just pissed at me the whole time. He's like...
yeah. It is interesting. Like, what's... I
love that he checked with his girl, and she's like, yeah,
what's more offensive? Making a racist joke or not making a racist joke and somebody making a joke saying that you made a racist joke?
Oh. It's like an Inception.
It is.
Okay. Layers.
Because in one, I guess maybe you're more likely to be racist, but in the other one, you're not really potentially racist, but you're led to believe that you are.
Yeah.
Poor Everett.
Well, don't be racist.
You ruined his career, dude. 800-771-1025. Get up and watch the program. YouTube, 1025 The Bone. Get in the chat room. It's funny. I always forget the bar game guy. This seems like it would be a cool job to have. I don't know what kind of things he works on, but I know like he works on like touch tunes, and so he travels the whole state and probably collects the money and works on the machines and stuff. And just an underrated, not thought of job where he's going and out of bars all day. Bar game guy. I will tell you,
he owns those things.
Yeah. You need to hook a brother up with some touch tunes credits.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's just crazy. I guarantee you I am in the upper echelon of Touch Tunes members. Like I have to be. I was actually just looking it up to see. I have 90 check-ins. So I don't know what that means. I have 90 check-ins.
90 different places you've been to, I think, that had it.
Yeah, and 1,400 plays.
Oh, my God.
Dude,
It's at least like $2
I will tell you, dude, it would be so depressing. Like, I'm so glad that it doesn't come and like tell you like this is how much money you've spent your whole life. Because it's truly embarrassing. But when I get into certain places, it's just I just can't help but take over the jukebox. Like, I feel like it's now my job to put everybody in the mix.
I think
it's just what I do.
It's always been in your blood.
It's what I do. Take it back to Chiller's Teen Dance Club.
I think they're smart not to put like your numbers up there.
Yes.
It's like if they do like a DoorDash where you see how much you spend, you go, oh, I have a problem.
Yeah, I'm still, I think, on the, they do have like tiers. So I'm on the, wait, where am I going to be? Oh, geez. Oh, yeah. So I'm two away from the biggest category you can. So they do rate you. And I'm a headliner.
Oh.
I'm a headliner. And my the next monumental thing that I'll hit is the radio killer. And then you can become a showstopper, and the highest ranking you can get is an international icon.
I like
That's
that.
4,000 songs.
But yeah, I love that.
4,000 songs, which is a lot. There's just something about it.
Will you be controlling the mix during the pub crawl?
Oh, dude, I don't know what they're going to be doing, but I will tell you one of my favorite jukeboxes, my favorite touch tunes in the land is at the Galley because it's loud. Like, I love when you can. Nothing worse than putting your money into a jukebox that you cannot hear.
Yeah.
And then you're like, I want to hear the songs, or I want to play my music, but I can't really hear it very well. Dude, at the Galley, like, it's bumping. So when your song hits, the vibe is whatever you want to make it at that point.
I was gonna say, I think they have a way to like lock it to certain things. So like where like if the bar's like we only want to be able to control it, they could give that to you.
Yeah,
and then you could be
just let me run roughshod on it. That would actually be fun. I don't know. I might have to poke around with Mayor Pete and see if he'll let me have control of the touch tunes that night.
As far as the Halloween thing, with the costumes, do you think a random costume is going to pop the crowd more or something from the Boneverse?
It's tough to say. I'm trying to remember. I don't know why I'm having a hard time. Did we do a Punch-Out that was Halloween related?
No.
Well, then we did another event.
Maybe.
We did a Bone event at a Bone Halloween event at Janus.
Oh.
And I don't know how long ago it was, but I remember that the costumes were insane.
Yeah.
And there was a big high dollar prize, and I remember the guy that won. It was legitimately like it was a movie. Like I don't know where this guy worked or how he got access to it, but it was this big monster that was like movie quality costume and mask work and stuff. So I would imagine that you can't win all of them. Of course, you're not going to be able to win all of them. But I mean, $500 is that's not nothing to turn your nose up at. So I would imagine some people will be putting it in. I do hope that people come as characters from the Bone.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think who would be the easiest, or like even like a spin-off on somebody that you could do.
Yeah.
Like a dude, you want to be really funny? And I'm just trying to give somebody an idea. And it would be just an inside joke because I don't think this is big enough to be sticking and have many people know who you are yet. Dude, one of them go as you, one of them go as me as Brooks and Dunn.
I love that.
Cowboy.
I love that.
Full belt buckle.
Yeah.
And that was just based on a random. I hope that guy checks back in because I realized I let him go too quick the other day. It was just an older kind of Southern gentleman who said, "You guys are the Brooks and Dunn of the Bone, baby," and it seems to have stuck. So.
I hope someone dresses as the oldest OnlyFans model.
Yeah. Oh, that would
or
be
she
great.
comes dressed as someone.
Dude, she's been hitting me up. Well, her, I'm drawing a blank on his name. Her handler, her mandler, as we call it, half man, half handler.
Oh, Grandler, grandma.
Grandler, hit me up and said that she had some new updates because I guess she went to Miami to some wild party and she wanted to talk about it. But I think I saw the message after the fact.
She's something else, man. Good for her.
Yeah, but that'd be great. She comes out. Dude, I'd love to see her pop the top on stage with Pitbull Toddler.
Yeah, she should come dressed as like a Sydney Sweeney or something like that. Yeah.
That'd be tough to pull off. Senning Show, you're live on the air. Hello.
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 You hear me?
Hello.
You hear me? Yes, we got you loud and clear. Give it to us.
All right. So you're looking to be an international icon, huh?
Wait, are you talking about like in real life or on the jukebox? Because that's what we were talking about.
On the jukebox.
Oh yeah, I mean that would be a dream. I mean I'm headed that way no matter what. But I mean yeah, it would. I hope.
Well, how many songs do you have?
1448.
Okay, it's not what it's all cracked up to be because right now I'm sitting at 33,900.
Wow.
Yeah, and when you think about all the money.
What are you doing? What's your life about? Like, are you posting up at the bar every night and rocking the tunes? Like, how long did it take you to get there?
That's about the whole gist of it.
How long did it take you to become an international icon?
It's probably 4 years.
Oh, that's pretty damn impressive. What's your bar? You're a watering hole, if you will.
It's not around here.
You're a very mysterious man. Well, where is it? Is it a secret? Do you not want people to find you?
Yeah, no. It's it's just one of those things, but it's not what it's all cracked up to be. That's all I can say.
Dude, you're making it sound like I just started doing a certain drug.
Yeah.
And you're like, you got to be careful, man.
Yeah,
when you
man.
pick this life, it's not what it seems like. It's all partying, but it's just not.
It will control you.
Yeah. Dude, you have a secret location that you won't share with us, and you.
I just don't want to give him any love. Let's put it that way.
Oh well, geez, you sure seem to be giving him a lot of your money and love by sitting at the bar, but you just don't.
Well, yeah, but that's not all from one place.
Okay, all right. Well, thank you. So I appreciate you. I wanted to chop it up with you, but if your whole life is a secret, I can't. I can only do so much.
Yeah, what are we supposed to do here?
Yeah, it's nothing better than a touch tunes. Maybe they will hear about this and they can just fire me up. Like the problem is that I just restock it immediately with the highest amount that you can restock it with. So I'm just always sitting with pretty much like unlimited tokens.
Oh my God.
Like as soon as it's like,
that's insane.
It's like as soon as you're out of, and again, like I'm just making stupid choices. Like I'm not saying this like, haha, look at me throwing all my money away. Like it's a dumb thing to do. But yeah, like when it comes up and it's like, update it, because the more you get, the more free tokens you get as well.
This guy is invested.
Well, dude, I'm just telling. I mean, it's a lifestyle, dude.
I get that, because one of the things that could ruin a bar for me is the music.
It's the music, dude. And
yeah.
And what I like to do, I've shared this before, is I like to then like make it a game where me and Danielle be sitting there and I'll pinpoint a table or like two ladies sitting across and I go, I'm going to pick a song that's going to pop these ladies right here.
I love
watch
that.
it. And then I'll hit it with like a Madonna, like a prayer. And the next thing you know, they're up dancing. And then I'll be like, hey, I'm going to piss this guy off over here with this song. And I'll tell he's a little nerd with a little tie on. I'll play some Kid Rock. And then he looks around like, what is this? Grady Judd, what a gift he is. And when somebody does something quite like this, there's only one man you want to hear from, and it's Grady Judd. So luckily, this story took place in good old Polk County. I have the audio from Grady Judd for today's That Thing, smuggling some contraband in Polk County.
So we arrested Walter Frymere. He's 51. We got a call that he was naked inside of a restroom at a public park. So we asked, is he naked or buck naked? You know, you can be naked and still have your socks on. But if you're buck naked, you're totally naked. Well, anyway, our deputy gets there. The dude's got all of his clothes on. So we're nice. And we send him out of the park and trespass him and tell him we're not going to arrest you, even though people saw you here without any clothes on. We're going to give you...
That's pretty friendly.
Yeah, it is.
I didn't even think you could do that. Like, I just assumed if you were naked somewhere that there wasn't going to be, like, wiggle room on whether or not they arrest you.
Yeah, wiggle room.
Wiggle. I probably told you this story before, where I've told it on the air before. When I was, like, an intern for the radio station in Flint coming up, we had gone through all of this planning to have me streak butt naked on the field opening day for the Detroit Tigers.
Oh man!
And so they bought the tickets. We're gonna write the station name on my chest and the show name on my back. And I was in for it. I was 17 years old. I thought it was the greatest thing ever. I'm like, I'm gonna be on TV. It's gonna be a whole thing. And people just weren't as smart, and laws weren't as easily known and stuff. And I think it was like 2 days before. And like the station was on board with it. Like it was a small, family-owned company, and they were fine with it. And we got a call. I'll never forget. Like 2 days before, and they're like, "Hey, we just found out, and it's up to you." Because we had discussed that they would bail me out. It was that I would probably go to jail and that they would bail me out. And he goes, we discussed it, and we learned that a lot of streakers who do this, they end up on a sex offender registry
because
they're kids and everything. So pulled the plug, I think 2 days before. Thank God, because my life might have gone a lot differently if I was a sex offender.
Yeah, I would have been working alongside two people that knew someone on the list.
So what does he do? He goes across the street and hops up on what? The railroad train track and trespasses again. Just as soon as we gave him the break. So the deputy arrests him. We find out he's already got 25 prior arrests and been to state prison 5 times.
Damn.
So not only is he trespassed, we've got him in possession of meth. Well, I've talked about meth.
If you saw a picture of this guy's face, you wouldn't have had to have guessed whether or not he had meth. Like, this man has the most methed up face you've ever seen in your life.
Meth doing crazy stuff to you, right? You ain't gonna believe this. So we put everybody through a body scanner to make sure that they're not trying to bring guns and knives and drugs into the jail. Well, you might have thought Walter was bringing drugs into the jail. He brought a thermos into the jail.
Oh, dude. Grady, and I would encourage anybody to go find this video. Maybe we'll reshare it on the Bone socials or on my socials or Diz's. Dude, the X-ray picture of this is insane. This thing looks like it's taking up his whole middle torso. Like, it literally... if you're just looking at it from a scientific perspective, the thermos goes from like where your pubic mound would be all the way almost up to his nipples.
Oh,
like
my
this
God.
was not a small thermos that this guy had in him.
That's right. He put it up the exit ramp. You know what I mean?
Know what I mean?
A thermos about this size.
He takes a sip out of it. What a stud.
No,
What if he was like, this is the thermos we pulled out of his butt? I'm going to sip out of it.
This one, we saw that and we said, dude, what are you doing here? He said, well, I put that inside my body, and he didn't swallow it.
Jesus.
24 hours earlier.
Oh, God.
The deputy saved his life. Oh, and that was after Walter threatened to kill the deputy for arresting him. We had to take him to the hospital. They had to find a specialist.
Oh, my God. They had to wake a guy
It
up.
was quite the ordeal. But he's thermaless
Thermaless?
in the county jail
Thermosless.
today. I told you won't believe it. Never seen it before.
Dude, I have to say, this may be a grotesque observation, but I don't know the right way to say this. There's no right way to say it. What a human can fit up their butt is really astonishing.
Yeah.
Like, it really, really is. Like, you would think, if you're not into, really experimenting, that it would be really impossible. But through things that I've seen in my day,
Yeah.
it is
True
Gape.
Robot Live?
No, it's it is Gapetober. It's Gapetober, so there are things out there. Dude, SBK used to talk about going to this thing down in Miami called Gapetober.
Gapetober?
It was a whole festival that was that was what it was about. And I mean, it's just it's a very remarkable part of the body. Like, it wouldn't seem as if you could even do that. Like, what did that guy I'm not trying to visualize it, but like the episode that had to take place for this guy to get a full-size thermos up there, like, it had to have taken a long time. Like, it had to take maybe hours and just probably accoutrement and accessories and all sorts of different things.
I imagine you have to
fascinating.
treat it like punk rockers and spacers. You got to like slowly.
Yeah, you really do.
Keep opening up.
Oh, God. Oh.
You're like, well, all right, regular cups, past that. I'm up to thermos.
I mean,
now.
that's the thing, too. I don't think you just never have anything there ever, and then all of a sudden you're like, the thermos is going in.
Yeah, you
like,
got to warm up.
This is a lifestyle that this man has been stashing things up there, and he had been in prison many times, so he could have been, taking a pounding all those years and be prepared for it.
He's trying to perfect his craft, John.
Ooh. Senning Show, you're live on the air. Who's this?
Hey, John. Hey, Dizzy, this is Dave.
Hey, Dave, what's up, dude?
20,714.
Oh, that's your number on the Touch Tunes?
Yeah, and and I refuse to join Touch Tunes. I would always just put my money in, so that's not counting. But that's just Touch Tunes. 20,714 is what
how long do you think that's taken you?
I've probably been on it for about 6 years now.
Those are damn fine numbers. Are you also afraid to mention the bar that you used most of them, or are you not in witness protection?
No, not at all, man. I'm not like that guy. Wherever I hang out at, I hang out multiple places. In Pinellas Park, it's Nickel City. In Tampa, it's Pete's Place. Used to be I Don't Care, but it don't exist no more. But Mackenzie's.
Where is Nickel City? That sounds like a place I want to go. Dive bar vibes?
No, we actually got an in-house
sushi restaurant.
Dark League. We got an in-house Steel Tip Dark League there. It's the sushi restaurant is part of it, but it's got the bar as a separate part.
Oh, damn! This looks really cool, dude. This place looks awesome.
We got an in-house. We got an in-house Steel Tip Dart League. We actually, tonight's our first night for this season. We have 10 teams, 4-person teams. It's a great time. You should just swing by and check it out.
I might have to. This place looks legit. Appreciate it, Dave. Dude, what an interesting concept. It looks like a dive bar, kind of. Nice, clean, lots of TVs, but it has sushi. It is Nickel City Sushi and Sports Bar. At Nickel City, our mission is to provide you with the best food and entertainment. Share a meal with your family as well as a place to come watch favorite sports and enjoy some drinks. Whether you're craving American bar food, sushi rolls, Vietnamese, and Thai cuisine. That is so unique. The name Nickel City does not make you envision a sushi sports bar. Nickel City.
Makes me feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, well,
Mostly because what Mo.
That is.
Yeah.
Senning Show, you're live on the air.
Hey, this is Lapeer Jeff. How you doing?
What up, Lapeer Jeff? How are you, buddy?
I'm doing okay. When I was a cop in Memphis, Tennessee, there was a story of my partner had. And when you have a woman who you think is shoplifting and putting things in places that should not go,
I get you.
You get them on their heels, and they swat.
Okay.
And anything that's inside comes out.
Okay, I got you.
Well, this lady, you know the little camping lights that are about, 8 inches long, 10 inches long, with the little lamp on, little lamp. It's powered.
I'm with you.
Of course, we love camping.
She put that up her.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay. Including the lampshade.
Dude, the body, we could be grossed out by these stories, Jeff, but really I think this is a testament to the amazing resilience of the human body. The things that that we can shove inside ourselves really should not go unnoticed. I appreciate you, Lapeer Jeff. What do you say? Should we give away $1,000?
Let's get it.
All right, we're going to give away $1,000 and we're going to hit the real right word, I believe. This hour's keyword is Queen. Head to 1025 Bone. Head to the 1025 The Bone app now and enter Queen. I'll use that in a sentence. Yas, Queen.
Yes, Queen.
Before 30 minutes past the top of the hour, and the $1,000 bone bonus could be yours. You have 30 minutes to do so don't freak out. Everything's going to be fine. I keep telling you, send it to a friend. Tell them to download the app. Let's increase our chances of getting a Senning Show winner. If they call you, make sure you answer the phone. If it's a number you don't recognize in the next 40 minutes-ish, you better pick it up because it could be our very special hotline operators telling you won $1,000. Show us some love and good luck. Again, the word is Queen. Queen. Senning Show, you're live on the air. Who's this?
Hi, this is Mac. How you doing, Mr. Senning?
What up, buddy?
So I have a story that kind of goes along with the last couple you had on the air, and I will keep it clean, I promise you. But
I'll take that bet.
My ex-wife told me had a friend who was a surgical tech who told me that there was a young lady that came in one time for a colonoscopy.
Oh, geez.
And that because of a certain lifestyle choice of having intercourse a certain way involving the quote-unquote exit ramp.
I got you. Yeah, okay.
When they had to do the tube for the colonoscopy, the surgical tech had to physically hold the.
Okay. I got you. That's.
It's insane.
That is insane. That is the scientific definition of wallered out right there. is what we call that. Oh, that's very bothersome to think of that vision. One more call and then we're going to take a break. Senning Show, you're live on the air. Who's this? They've all been so lovely and not disgusting at all. Hello, you're live on the air.
Hello, John.
Yep. What up?
Hey, you guys are about 2 hours late on this lunchtime story with the thermos.
Yeah, I got to tell you, we could have hit it, but for those that are taking a late lunch, you're welcome.
Moolah, baby.
What
the hell? Do not go anywhere. When we come back, a very interesting story about a new phenomenon. It's not really a new phenomenon, but maybe now we have a name for it. And I'm looking for a mummy. Looking for a mummy who is living this exact situation. I will part with one of our many great tickets. We've got Howlow Scream. We've got another pair of Reggae Rise Up. Plenty more. If you wanted even to go to the Lightning game tomorrow, the home opener against Ottawa, I would give you those tickets. For somebody in this exact situation, the term is Millennial Hub Son. I'll explain to you what it is.
Okay.
And we'll work through it and take your calls and give away some prizes next with more Senning Show. Wild Fork Foods, I love them. I have to say, my buddy tagged me in a post yesterday with a deal from Wild Fork. Let me bring it up real quick so I can make sure I got it right. At Wild Fork right now, USDA choice beef tomahawk ribeyes. These are absolutely beautiful steaks that could probably feed your entire family. They're a showstopper with a big old bone on it that's going to make everybody go, ooh, in They got them on sale for only $13.99 a pound. You're not going to find that anywhere else on planet Earth. I feel strongly about that. They got whatever you want, though. You need some hot dogs, some burgers, some chicken, some pot roast, things to feed the family all week long. You're going to find it at unbelievable prices. You want to do something a little wild? Maybe do a brisket this weekend while you're watching the game. It is Porktober, so they got great deals on pork butts, the Iberico pork, which is essentially the Wagyu of the pork world. They really do have it all. Over 450 items with locations in South Tampa, West Chase, and St. Pete, right here on 4th Street North. Get it delivered right to your home, pick it up in store, or just go shopping. But check them out right now, would you? WildForkFoods.com.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. The Bone is coming to see you. Join us for a pre-game tailgate at the Hooters in Clearwater for a Friday liquid lunch. Join Mike Calta and kick off the weekend with The Bone. The first 102 people there will get a free 50 Seasons custom hat. And Mike Calta is buying your first Bud Light draft. So get there early. We'll also have tickets to Sunday's tailgate party. Your chance to win a Yeti cooler. And Dizzy and Monica broadcasting live with the JP Show. What more do you need? Ditch work and join us for The Bones Liquid Lunch, Friday, October 10th at the Hooters in Clearwater at 11:30 a.m. For more info, go to theboneonline.com.
Car accident? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
What's better than a Sprouts brand product at 20% off?
699 Sprouts brand products at 20% off. It's the Sprouts brand sale with 699 chances to save 20% off delicious and unique finds, like our organic super green salad mix. Or maybe your next fave, like our organic Italian farfalle pasta or vanilla wafer bites.
Yeah, that is better. And a very specific number.
Yep, save 20% on 699 Sprouts brand products at the Sprouts brand sale until October 21st.
Your brain holds all the pathways to memories, to dreams, the very essence of your human spirit. At Advent Health Brain and Spine Institute, our experts protect those pathways. With state-of-the-art technology and groundbreaking treatments, we care for the most complex neurological conditions. So you can keep moving, keep dreaming, keep being your whole self. Visit thebrainandspineexperts.com.
Everyone's invited to the Hard Rock Bet Party. It doesn't matter who you are. Your name is on the Hard Rock Bet season-long celebration. Sign up and bet $5 on any game. If it wins, you also score $150 in bonus bets. You can bet on football, playoff baseball, and soon the NBA. Last week, one bettor turned a $20 three-leg first touchdown score parlay into a massive $12,000 win. It's Hard Rock Bet. Download the app on your phone or simply go to hardrock.bet. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus, physically present in Florida. To wager, terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Call 888-ADMIT-IT.
You worked hard for your 401k, but if you've left your job, your money might be sitting in the wrong hands. I'm Jeff Jr. with Trajan Wealth, and it's very possible that the 401k that you have had for years has hidden fees and limited investment choices. But if you're no longer with the company, that 401k may be at the mercy of your former employer. All of these things could be costing you thousands. Rolling over your 401k into an IRA can provide better investment options that align with your long-term goals. At Trajan Wealth, we're fiduciary advisors that are held to a higher standard with no hidden agenda and no hidden fees. Don't let your retirement dollars sit in an old plan, and don't roll it over to your new plan without consulting Trajan Wealth first. Call Trajan today at 813-550-1000. That's 813-550-1000.
Advisory services are offered through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor.
Kava Social. Drink the best Kava and Kratom. It seems as if the man has come down on us so we can no longer sing real karaoke songs during these commercials, but that shouldn't stop you from making plans to go sing karaoke at the Kava Social Club in downtown Bradenton.
That's on Wednesday night. But maybe you're like John Senning and need to get your sensitive tushies massaged. Stop on by on Sundays and have all those pains and aches massaged away for you.
And if you don't need a rub on a Sunday night, how about hanging with the crew and playing some chess? Thursday, if you think you're up for it, It is the best trivia you're going to find south of the Skyway under the tiki that is very, very friendly to whatever you might be putting in the air.
Kava, Kratom, they have it all. And if you really want to get spicy, I suggest the Cycling Frog. It'll put you in the upside down. Trust me, I know from experience.
The Kava Social Club cleaned up at the Best of Bradenton Awards, the first time a non-alcoholic bar won Best Bar in Bradenton. Hit up their social medias at Kava Social Club. Kava Social Club, where your vibe attracts your tribe. Boolah, baby!
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. One question I'm always asked is, how did you become the largest injury firm in the world with over 1,000 attorneys and $25 billion in verdicts and settlements? One way was our financial strength. Medical malpractice is the third leading cause of death in America. To prosecute a typical case costs up to $250,000 in case cost. We advance them all. Product liability cases can have similar costs with an army of lawyers on the other side. Automobile insurance companies have the resources to fight. Guess what? So do we. Many law firms simply may not have the financial firepower to work up your case the way you deserve. And we don't charge by the hour. No recovery, no fee. If you have a question about your case or wish to become a client, go to forthepeople.com on your mobile device or computer. 24/7. It's that easy. Morgan & Morgan. Injured? Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
If you lost power last year during Helene or Milton, you remember the heat, the frustration, and the fear of being in the dark. At Generex, we help you stay powered with whole home Generac generators. Visit GenerexGenerators.com or call to schedule your free estimate today.
Hey, Brandon Rhymes here, top 1% realtor team, Keller Williams Realty. Buy, sell, or invest in real estate, commercial or residential. 813-917-1894. ConsumerQB.com. 917-1894. ConsumerQB.com.
Contact Tax Relief Helpers for details and restrictions.
Attention, anyone that owes money to the IRS. Every day, your unpaid tax debt gets bigger and bigger from daily interest. The longer you wait, the more you will end up paying. If you owe $10,000 or more, now is the time to settle your debt before the IRS takes aggressive action, like taking your wages or property. A special toll-free number has been established so you can stop penalty fees, avoid liens, levies, or other hostile measures by the IRS. Call Tax Relief Helpers right now.
I got behind on my taxes and owed $48,000. I called and they got my bill lowered to just $3,500.
I owed $87,000 in taxes and it was scary. I got the amount I owed down to just $3,500. I saved $83,500.
If you owe money to the IRS, don't wait another day. Your tax debt gets bigger and bigger from daily interest. Call right now before the IRS enforces liens, levies, or other aggressive measures. The call and consult are absolutely free. Call now.
Call 800-998-0633. 800-998-0633. That's 800-998-0633.
Workdays can be unpredictable, but your workwear shouldn't be. With the Cintas Apparel Plus program, you'll have freshly laundered garments for everyone on your team delivered every week. Cintas has workwear for just about any job imaginable, with high-performance fabrics and an uncompromising fit that stretches and moves with you. Don't leave looking and feeling good to chance. Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
Go from daydreamer to industry leader with Amazon Business. From office supplies to IT essentials, Amazon Business provides tools that help you save costs and make insight-based decisions. Learn how to bring your visions to life at AmazonBusiness.com. Introducing the IHOP Value Menu, where all your breakfast faves are just $6 each every day. Where else can you get a big, filling, sit-down breakfast for only $6? Go to your happy place with the $6 IHOP Value Menu. Available every day at IHOP. $7 in some locations.
102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. And now, back to Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
We're hitting the golden oldies today, baby.
Yeah.
Every night I hope and pray a dream lover will come my way.
Welcome back to Senning Show. Thanks for being here.
And know the magic of her charms, 'cause I want girl.
Was this type of music ever in and around your house when you were little?
Not my parents' house. Probably my grandparents' house.
Dude,
I've heard some of this.
it was so... Like, I don't even know who plays it. Like, I don't know if there's radio, not in Tampa, that plays it, but we used to have these car shows at the restaurant in town where like the fifth cars from the 50s and 60s and stuff. The girls would ride around on roller skates and deliver your drinks and stuff. Okay. And we would go every week, and I just felt like there were, and obviously time passes and old music slowly disappears, but I like this stuff. I don't like often fire it up at the house, but if I sit back, I'm like, oh yeah, this song makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside.
What era was Grease? Was that the 50s?
It wasn't the 50s. I think it captured the vibe of the 50s, but it was in the 80s, I believe, late 70s maybe.
No, I meant, sorry, when it
was supposed to be happening.
Yeah,
I think probably,
okay.
50s, sock hop style.
You definitely seem like you would have thrived in that era.
Dude, I would have. I did. I think if I had a time machine, going back and like checking out the 50s would be pretty cool.
For you, yeah.
Yeah,
not so much me.
Yeah, no. I mean, if we... Yeah, you're right. You can't. I was going to say, I'd love to bring you along and like simp for you. Like, no, guys, he's not that bad. He's one of the good ones. He's with me. But
do that dance I like.
Yeah, no, you're right. Sorry, I won't go back to the 50s. Flags up, limes in. This is an exciting season of NFL football, specifically an exciting season of Buccaneer football. And you have to wonder, does it have anything to do with the fact that Corona is now an official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? Week 6 is upon us, and it's another week of big games. You can catch all the football action with Corona Sunday at noon at Eddie's Bar and Grill in Seminole, and then Sunday afternoon you can watch the Bucs game at the Press Box in Tampa. We're going to be giving out your chance to score tickets to a Bucs game, which includes that VIP pirate ship access. Corona owns that whole area on that end of the field now. A huge, beautiful tiki bar all the way up through the ship. You can even win a custom Corona Bucs Yeti cooler, which is pretty badass. Visit coronafootball.com for more details. Corona, again, now an official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Flags up, limes in. I do not want to forget to mention it, and I have been remiss in not mentioning it this week at all. Diz and Monica will be out at the Liquid Lunch this Friday at the original Hooters in Clearwater. I believe Mike Calta is going to be there as well. Kind of a continuation of what they did a few weeks ago in Brandon. So if you missed that, you're on this side of the bridge in this area. Make sure you make your plans to go see Diz and Monica and Mike Calta at the Liquid Lunch at the original Hooters in Clearwater. And JP will be there in technological spirit.
Yes, and we'll be giving away a lot of tailgate tickets. So
yes, that is. And also, well, I'll save it. I don't want to pile too much on people, but there'll be another opportunity this weekend to get tailgate tickets before the tailgate on Sunday. So just keep it locked, and we'll tell you more about that. Dude, I wrote this down because I didn't want to forget. It's funny because Drew used to talk about people doing this, and I was the bad guy in this story. But this UPS man today here when I got to the building, he looked like he was either going to murder me or punch me or attack me or so. I don't know if you have thoughts on it, but Drew used to always talk about like when somebody's going into the elevator, like when you were waiting to go into the elevator, sometimes people will just be oblivious and you're about to come off the elevator, like on the bottom floor, and people just come rushing in right when you're trying to get off.
Okay.
Yeah. And I get that. I get that. But in this story, I'm the dickhead. I'm the bad boy.
You're the rusher.
I'm the bad boy. So I'm, who knows, looking at my feet, staring into the sky, thinking of nothing. And I hear the ding and the door opens and I rush right in. And I am met face to face with a specimen of a UPS man who, I'm not saying we were nose to nose, but we were nose to nose. Like he was as tall as me, if not a little bit taller, tatted up like a real fearful figure. And I immediately go, whoa, I'm so sorry. And this dude, like, obviously and physically, like, bowed up, like, didn't say a word, like, did not say a word. I was like, I'm so sorry. And I don't know how long we were standing face to face, but this dude pierced into my soul.
Oh, no.
Like, he looked at me in a way that I had just killed his grandma. I had just stepped on his puppy. Like, I had just done him so wrong. And we stared at each other when I'm thinking, like, is he going to say something? Is he going to break? Is he going to go, oh, it's okay? But he just, like this scary, wide-eyed look, and then eventually just skirted around me and walked away without saying a word.
Oh, man.
But I was so aggressively, like I was in the wrong.
Yeah.
I go, oh, man, I'm so sorry. And he looked so freaking pissed off.
Wouldn't it be funny if this was the gate guard from Mike's?
Yeah.
He lost his job and now he works at UPS.
Maybe.
And you piss him off after Gio did?
Dude, he is, dude, there is, it's tough out there in this world. And I think the UPS man probably has a tough job. And I don't know what's going on with him today, but I just thought that with the aggressive nature in which I apologized, that I didn't necessarily deserve such an aggressive stare down. And no, I don't need I guess, I was looking for you're good.
Yeah.
But I didn't get that. I didn't get anything other than just a look deep, dark into my soul. And he was scary. He had a scare. Like if I saw in the news 3 weeks from now, UPS driver found to be serial killer, like I would know it was this guy because he had the vibe.
If you had to give him a first name based on what he looked like, what was his first name?
Simon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Simon vibes.
That's a good name.
Scary.
Yeah.
Scary Simon vibes. Have you watched any of that Ed Gein, The Monsters?
No.
Have
you started it?
Yeah, we started it.
Is it good?
Yeah, I thought we talked about it the other day.
You mentioned I didn't know you started
weird.
it.
Yeah, it's weird. I'm not sucked into it. It's so many things are weird about it. I don't know. The story is very disjointed. Like I want to know, like from when Ed Gein, who is the original first worst serial killer, from like the time he started killing people, like I want the storyline.
Yeah.
And here, I don't know what's going on. Like I didn't even think he killed somebody yet, but yet they're showing furniture in his house that is made of human body parts. So it's just kind of, and maybe it'll all come together. And then I was also saying it flashes a lot forward to Alfred Hitchcock when they made the movie Psycho, which was based on Ed Gein. So there's these flash forwards, a lot about the making of the movie and all of that.
Yeah.
Which I don't necessarily care about. Dude, the real hot TV show right now is Chad Powers.
I watched the last episode.
I love that show. I love that show. I don't know what it is about it. It's my favorite show. It's my favorite show that's been on in a minute. I love it. And maybe it's because the whole season wasn't there to binge, so you kind of look forward to it when they're going to drop a new episode. And like that new episode last night, I was completely riveted. His whole game, his first game, and he's not really in, but then he's in. I just think it's a really, really funny, stupid, funny, entertaining program.
I like that this last episode all was based around the first season game.
Yeah.
The first home opener. And it wasn't like, all right, we're going to give you 10 minutes of the game. It's going to end, and then we'll move on to the episode. I love that it was like a bottle episode of just in that stadium.
Yeah.
And the whole, because we can't say it on air, the whole R word controversy.
I found
He's
that
the
to
right
be,
R word.
Yeah, I thought that was, it was funny and interesting, but also, and I'm not saying this as a diss.
Oh.
It hit me at the end with way more chick flick vibes, rom-com vibes than I was expecting.
I was
like I knew that there was gonna be a love story popping off, but the whole ending of the show, I was like, this is a love story. Like this is which I'm down with. I can get down with all that, but it was
you watched the runaround.
Exactly. So it just hit me a little at the end. I'm like, this guy could have been celebrating with his team. He just had the biggest moment of his life, and he's running back to canoodle with this chick.
Yeah,
but either way, it's a really good show.
Go fish.
Yeah, go fish.
Go fish.
Go fish. Go fish. All right. The story from the New York Post, and again, I'm looking for a mummy who has a similar situation going on in her house. I'll take a call if you're the son in this situation, but I really want the mummy. I want the yummy mummy. This New York Post article details a guy named Luke Parkhurst. He says he's living the dream, nearly 34 years old. He's jobless and living rent-free at his mommy's house, a sweet setup that his mom, Patty, absolutely loves. But the millennials' easy life doesn't come as a totally free ride. Instead, it comes with the homemaking duties of a stay-at-home wife. Rather than loafing about all day, eating bonbons and scrolling through social media, while Patty, his mummy, is a flight attendant, works, he's taking care of all the things around the house. He says, I'm a stay-at-home son. I do the grocery shopping, I cook, I clean, I take care of the pool, I handle everything around the house. He is unpaid, unproblematic in his position that's rising in popularity among Gen Z and Gen Y2K guys. They're calling it the trad son or the hub son, as Patty calls her son, which is creepy as hell. That's how you get yourself into a... well, you didn't watch it yet, but there's a very weird relationship between Ed Gein and his mom.
It's like Wyatt and his mom?
I didn't pick up on the sexual tension in the runarounds between Wyatt and his mom, but yes, it's a little bit like that. It's a cushy gig similar to the traditional housewives that have become a topic of discussion. They call them trad wives. There's a growing number of married women, including even famous women, who are controversially foregone the 9 to 5 and not trying to chase a career, and they raise their families at home, cook meals, and keep the house clean and all of that. And trad sons do the same exact thing. He was a former this guy was a former door-to-door solar salesman who ditched the $170,000 a year job to move back into his mommy's house. And they claim he's not leeching. He's doing his part. He's taking care of so many things around the house, and he just doesn't have to worry about money. His mommy takes care of everything. Yeah. And it seems as if there's not a dad in this story, so I don't know if you have to be divorced or widowed to make this work properly. But if you've got a son living in your house over the age of 30 who you would call your hub son, I'd love to take that call. I mean, it's the fact that this guy had a job and gave it up. It makes me feel less like he's just it's just a mooch, and I guess maybe it works. I just think at some point you gotta fly the coop, and even if he has went back,
that just kind of stayed at their parents or like took advantage of their parents being good. Like my sister stayed with my parents for a while after, but that was because after they had their place, they wanted to buy a house, and they're like, well, since we have a kid on the way, why don't we just go back to my parents and stack up some money and then that's
and
different.
I mean, there are different elements of having a kid that's staying around for a long time. And as much as I think there's still a big stigma to it, if you're 30, late 20s, still living at home, I do also realize that in this day and age, in this society, I don't think it's ever been harder to just kind of get launched. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people go to college and they get a degree that they think when they first sign up for school, they're going to walk out of school and the world is their oyster and people are going to be begging them to come work for them. And that's not the case. So you've paid all this money to go to school. You get done with your college education. The job isn't there. A lot of people who go to college for something and they can't find a job, it seems as if other jobs are beneath them. Like if you go to school for something and then you get out and you can't get that job, like the idea of going to wait tables or landscape or do something physical with your hands is beneath them. And I think those are a lot of the situations where people end up back with their mom and dad.
Which I kind of get. You spent all this time and money in college. You feel a certain sense of embarrassment that you're like not doing what.
But what's more embarrassing, not getting your dream job or not having a job?
Oh, I agree with you. Yeah. Like for me, I'm not too proud. I'll go, obviously I'm working in radio, working a second job because I want to be here. But like other people, they don't have it in them. They're just going to go, well, I don't want people to see me like that.
And everything is situational. We've been back, so I'm trying to think of the exact timeline, but there been 2 periods of time since Danielle and I were together. We went with her parents for like 2 months, and then we were with my parents for like 2 months when we had moved and were looking for places and stuff. So
that's different.
When you have the support of your family and you can do things like that, it's a good thing. But the amount of kids that are now living at home is higher than ever. Across the country, 1 in 3 adults from 18 to 34, which I think like getting out at 18 is fun and all, but I don't think it has to be that way. Like I would say if I had to create a number in my that feels like maybe you're pushing it a little too far, it would be like 23, 24. That's on the farther end, but in today's day and age, I think 23, 24 feels fairly manageable. So 1 in 3 adults from 18 to 34 are living with their parents, that's a lot of people.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people in this country.
But again, man, people are struggling with two-income houses now. So
I think every situation is different. And it just depends on, is this person trying? Is this person, do they want to get out? Because I left at 18, and it truly, to this day, I didn't ruin my life or anything, but as far as like wrong turns I took in life, moving out right after I turned 18 was one of the biggest mistakes I made.
Yeah.
Because I just
weren't ready.
I wasn't ready, and there was no reason for it.
Yeah.
Like it was just dumb stuff. You're 18 and you start butting heads with your mom and dad, and they don't want you to treat their house like a hotel and be bringing people back and smoking weed all the time. Of course they don't. And then you go, well, I'm going to go do it on my own. And I did.
Bye.
And dude, not only did I hate it, I ended up spending more time at my parents' house than I did at my But it was also, I made every wrong move. I picked an apartment that was 30 minutes in the wrong direction from where I worked. So I'd get done working at Applebee's at 2 o'clock in the morning, and my parents' house was 5 minutes up the road, and my apartment was 30 minutes up the road.
Oh,
I'd be
my
like,
God.
My roommate was.
That's a hidden thing, getting a good roommate. Especially because you didn't know your roommate, did you?
No, I knew it. We worked
Okay.
together at the Applebee's. The thing was that he was much, much older. He was
Like 30s,
so I was
40s?
like 18. He was probably in his mid 30s.
Okay, kind of weird.
And it was weird, but we worked together and everybody was buddies. And the problem was we weren't really that good of friends. Like it just worked because he was looking for a place and I thought I wanted a place. And then it was this situation, and I feel like a dick saying it this way, but he thought that because we lived together, we were ride or die every moment of the day. Like my plans were his plans, were our plans, and it just became like suffocating. That's where I was living when I left to come to Florida.
Oh, really?
I was living. I left. I felt bad because somebody else ended up taking it over. My buddy moved in, but yeah, we were in the middle of a lease, and I'm like, I'm out of here.
You got to break it. Good. Smartest thing you ever did, bro.
Probably. Yeah, it was not. I regretted that decision very much. Senning Show, you're live on the air. Who's this?
This is Jason.
Jason, what up? Are you a hub son?
I guess you could call me that.
How old are you?
40.
40. Do you do still live with your parents?
I do, because my mom's got a lot of money, and I just help out around the house. It works out good. I run errands for her.
What is your resume look like? Like, what have you? Did you go to college? Did you get a job at some point, or have you kind of just always been in this position of like what did you do?
No, I was a pretty decent salesman up until about 35, and then I had lost my job. And then my mom was like, well, look, I need some help, and I'll basically just kind of pay you. So she doesn't get around that much anymore. So I do pretty much all the cooking, the cleaning, taking care of,
and is it just your mom, or is your dad still there too?
No, it's just my mom.
Oh, is your dad okay? Is he around?
I never knew my dad.
Oh no, I'm so sorry to.
It is what it is.
Yeah. So, do you ever? This is a hard question to ask, and I don't mean for it to be offensive in nature, but do you ever feel bad about yourself? Like, do you ever go, I'm 40 years old and I'm still living with my mom, or do you just have such a grasp on it and know that it's best for her and best for you that you're at peace with it?
So, to be honest with you, in the beginning, it was a little difficult. Especially since I was out on my own. I had a pretty decent job. I was doing everything I needed to do. In the beginning, it was a little hard with the ladies.
That was my next question is, what do you do? Do you have a girlfriend right now?
I have a friend.
You have a friend. And what is mommy okay with if the sheetrock is knocking? Is mommy okay with that? Is she like when you bring ladies around, or are there rules around it?
So there is rules. It's not like she totally likes it, but she totally gets it.
Right.
I'm more on the respectful side. I'm not trying to bang the headboard against the wall.
That's very nice of you. That's very nice. Mommy doesn't want to hear that.
Yeah, but I still get it in when I can.
So what about, I'm sorry to pry so deeply, but you did call and I might be about to give you a prize. So at least I can do is peer into your soul. What about like your
I would
future?
appreciate that.
What about your future? What about like a wife and kids and like your own home? Are you in a place where you feel like that's not in the cards for you?
So I never really wanted kids.
Yeah.
That's not really been my thing.
I gotcha. I feel you.
A wife though, yes, I do understand. That part is a little difficult. Some girls aren't cool with coming back to my mom's house.
Yeah, I could imagine.
But at the same time, man, it's a nice house. I'm helping my mom out. And
how old is your mom? Is she is she like old?
Yeah, she's almost 80, 79.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I think there's a sweet spot there though. You may say the ladies don't like it, but there's probably a sweet spot where your mom gets old enough and they go, "Oh, you're taking care of your mom. That's so sweet." Yeah. You're probably about there at 80 years old.
But some girls still don't like, going back to your mom's house.
Yeah, it is tough. It is just written in kind of our society that's a tough one to get around. So are you no signs of moving out? Like you don't have an exit plan? When mommy's gonna, no offense, die one day and then that'll just be your house?
Pretty much. I mean, I guess that is the game plan for now. I mean, unless something drastic happens, but I basically have taken over the man of the household role, and that's just what it is. It was hard at first, and I'm just kind of getting used to the fact that it is what it is for now.
You are a hub son. I hope it's okay to call you that. Do you want to go to the Lightning home opener tomorrow night?
I would absolutely love to.
You have to check with your mom first.
Yeah. Are you gonna bring bring mommy?
Mommy's not good on the stairs.
Okay, so you got a date? You got a date you can bring?
I do. Yeah, I do have a date I could bring. That would be awesome.
I wish I was a real boss. I wish we were like a real boss radio show that had like all these things that we could just give away. And I'd be like, well, we're giving you a free hotel down at Water Street tomorrow, and you're going to be able to
trip to the Bahamas.
Yeah, you're going to be able to rail all night where mommy can't hear you. But I will give you those. I will give you those opening night tickets for tomorrow. I just need you to hang tight on the phone for a second for me, okay?
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Appreciate it, buddy. It's tough. I mean, it's not.
Again, there's different situations.
It's not optimal.
Yeah.
It's definitely. I guess talking to that guy as it unfolds, the toughest part is having a life of your own. Like there are things you're never going to do in your own home that you're things you would do in your own home that you would never do in your mom's home. I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Well, he wouldn't. I would.
Yeah, in his mom's home.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that's the. Hey, are you still there?
Yes, I'm here.
What about your mom? Does she ever bring dudes home? Are there any dudes does your mom date?
My mom actually did have a boyfriend for almost 20 years.
Oh my gosh, what happened? Did you kick his ass?
Nah, he passed, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, no further questions. Do not go anywhere. When
just
we
had
come
to ask one more question.
I just had to. I had to really just make sure we ended on a bummer of a note. Do not go anywhere. When we come back, I've got a couple things I want to hit on real quick before we head into the joints. First one, a little vroom vroom update. If you've been following and you know anything about NASCAR, there was all the drama about Denny not knowing what was going on with the playoff system. A major update on that, in that nothing may have been as it seemed in that argument. I'll fill you in on that. And Travis Kelce has finally spoken out regarding the song that Taylor Swift wrote about his hog. I'll play you the song. I'll play you the not the song. I'll play you the audio of him doing just that. Coming up next on Senning Show. If your Wi-Fi was a bit smarter, picture this. All of those fancy devices you got, the TV, the phone, the laptop, the streaming devices, even the fancy futuristic fridge, all working together to make your life easier. Xfinity is about to make that dream a reality. Devices that are so in sync with each other, you think you're going to be living in the Jetsons land. They're almost telepathic. Really smart Wi-Fi that knows when your device needs that boost. The best equipment where you'll be able to stream 4 games at once with that multi-view that cannot be beat. All in 4K, and Xfinity Mobile that gives you Wi-Fi where you need it and 5G everywhere else. That's the magic of Xfinity. It's seamlessly in tune with you and your life. Check them out today at Xfinity.com. Xfinity, imagine that. Oh, my song ended. Bummer.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The open mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY.
What's better than a Sprouts brand product at 20% off?
699 Sprouts brand products at 20% off. It's the Sprouts brand sale with 699 chances to save 20% off delicious and unique finds, like our organic super green salad mix. Or maybe your next fave, like our organic Italian farfalle pasta or vanilla wafer bites.
Yeah, that is better. And a very specific specific number.
Yep, save 20% on 699 Sprouts brand products at the Sprouts brand sale until October 21st.
The old saying, you get what you pay for, still holds true today. Like when air conditioning companies offer you $29 tune-ups. Really? I'm not going to be fooled by that, and you shouldn't be either. Hi, I'm Zach Moskowitz, president of Cox Heating and Air Conditioning. Those so-called deals lure you into spending a lot more. At Cox Heating and Air Conditioning, we have a real honest solution. It's our Cox Personalized Maintenance Plan. For only $110 for first-time customers, our certified technicians visit your home twice a year and keep you cool. Get your Cox Personalized Maintenance Plan today at coxair.com.
License number CAC 1816108.
Cox is your key to comfort since 1958.
If you want your windows there in weeks, pick up the phone and just text Reese.
Win $25,000 in new impact windows from Reese Windows. Pick up your phone and text the word TRUST right now to 20129. That's TRUST to 20129.
My name is attorney Bill Sansoni. You might know me as Dead Air Sansoni from the Ask the Dom Show. I represent people accused in crimes in Hillsborough, Pinellas, Pasco, Manatee, Polk, and Sarasota counties. I also represent clients in federal court across the country. If you have been arrested or accused of a crime, call me, Bill Dead Air Sansoni, at 813-361-0874 or online at sansoni-law.com. Offices, Tampa.
Everyone's invited to the Hard Rock Bet Party. It doesn't matter who you are. Your name is on the Hard Rock Bet season-long celebration. Sign up and bet $5 on any game. If it wins, you also score $150 in bonus bets. You can bet on football, playoff baseball, and soon the NBA. Last week, one bettor turned a $20 three-leg first touchdown score parlay into a massive $12,000 win. It's Hard Rock Bet. Download the app on your phone or simply go to hardrock.bet. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus, physically present in Florida. To wager, terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Call 888-ADMIT-IT.
Local folks in uniform know that when it comes to jewelry, IDC rolls out the red carpet every time.
I actually bought my wife's wedding and engagement ring from IDC.
Meet Jamison Kinsey, a Largo firefighter and paramedic who took advantage of International Diamond Center's 15% discount for first responders.
Amazing to get that discount and get something much prettier than I probably could have without it.
At IDC, we love our heroes.
People like myself and all the other first responders, it helps us in our budgets and every day to know that there's a place like IDC that we can go and get incredible value for amazing product.
International Diamond Center, always going out of our way to deliver exceptional value for those milestone moments in everyone's life, and always just a little bit extra for our military and first responders.
My name is Jamison Kinsey, and I'm a Largo firefighter paramedic, and I've been super grateful for everything IDC has done for myself and our department.
International Diamond Center, proud to serve those who serve us. Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota.
A cat named Mo from Duga Rabble Live. Primetime, baby, for all American gunslingers on US 19 in Newport Richey. Newport Richey's #1 gun range. As a matter of fact, the #1 gun range in Florida. Put that in your revolver and spin it. They have a charity drone shoot November 1st, 2 to 7 p.m., where a portion of the proceeds will go to Action Zone, which is a nonprofit that supports veterans and first responders. That's because All American Gunslingers is owned and ran by veterans, which is why they care about your rights, your safety, and your freedom. America! Bang, bang!
You're listening to Leaf Filter Radio, and the guru of gutter protection himself, Chris Coonahan, is here to take your most pressing leaf-related questions.
Hey, everybody, Chris here. I understand we have Ron on the line. Ron, where are you calling from?
Uh-oh. Ron, are you calling from a ladder?
Well, I was. I wanted to ask Chris what I need to do to get my gutters ready to have Leaf Filter installed.
Oh, Ron, you don't have to do anything. A Leaf Filter Trusted Pro will come out and clean out your gutters, realign and seal your gutters, and install Leaf Filter, America's #1 gutter protection system.
So I didn't need to get on this ladder?
Ron, Leaf Filter Trusted Pros are in your neighborhood and ready to help. Just visit leaffilter.com/radio to schedule your free gutter inspection and get up to 30% off.
Thank goodness. What was that site?
To get this special radio offer, go to leaffilter.com/radio for your free gutter inspection today and get up to 30% off. That's leaffilter.com/radio for up to 30% off. leaffilter.com/radio. See representative for warranty details.
Are you looking for the best advice on home financing? Tune in every Saturday morning at 11 o'clock on 102.5 The Bone. With over 35 years in the mortgage business, the Loan Arranger is your key to smart financing.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
By texting 64,000, you agree to receive recurring automated marketing messages from IQBar. Message and data rates may apply. No purchase required. Terms apply. Available at eatiqbar.com/policy/terms of service.
Most protein bars are packed with sugar, carbs, and unpronounceable ingredients. There's a much better option. I'm Will, and I crafted IQBar plant protein bars with clean, functional, delicious ingredients to empower doers like you with superior brain and body fuel.
Now you can get 20% off all IQBar products plus free shipping when you text IQBar to 64,000. That's IQBar to 64,000.
The Bud Light Mike Calta tailgate is back for another season. Join us before every Bucks home game for the Bay's biggest tailgate. Enjoy complimentary Bud Light along with amazing food from Wild Fork Meat and Seafood Market that will be cooked up on site by our friends at the Brisket Shop. Plus plenty of Bud Light giveaways and some surprises. Enter at theboneonline.com.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
Welcome back to Senning Show. I'm John Senning. He's Dizzy. Hit us up on social media, Instagram and X at the John Senning, at Dizzy for Mayor. I have to reshare it, but Lloyd from Elevate St. Pete took a whole video documenting our cold plunge sauna experience this morning.
Yeah,
and it was funny. He hit me up and he said, "Hey, is it cool if I tag you in this video?" And I said, "Yeah, just make sure you make me look good." He goes, "Done." I said, "Yeah, if you can make it look like I have a V in my pubic area, that would be great." He said, "I can't work miracles, my friend." So no V, but me cold plunging. I'm going to share it here in a second.
The gutters, they call them.
Yeah, is that what they're called? Yeah.
Sea gutters.
Is that what they call them?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I didn't know. All right, a bunch of stuff I want to try and get in real quick. If you are in the Vroom Vroom community and you know anything about what's going on in NASCAR, we talked about it, I think, on Monday. Our guy, Denny Hamlin, he is our show driver. I think it's safe to say he is the man I root for every single week, and because of that, Dizzy is he's riding. He's riding with Denny.
The double Uno.
The double Uno it is, and there was all this controversy because he could have not passed a driver, Ross Chastain, and that would have allowed Ross Chastain to get into the final round of the playoffs, and he ended up passing him, and then he crashed him, and it was a whole mess. So Joey Logano made it into the playoffs, not Ross Chastain. And at the end of the race, and even on his podcast, which I listen to every week, Denny said, "I didn't know anything, and I would have liked to know. I would have wanted to know." And I just found that impossible. I found it impossible that nobody was telling him anything. To make it even more confusing, this is the podcast, the guy that, I'll be honest, we don't really like, Lee Diffie, the Australian announcer, has his own podcast, and they started talking about the fact that it is now illegal for anybody in the crew chief or the spotter to tell the driver anything about the playoffs while they're driving and racing.
What?
And I'm going to play the audio, but why wouldn't Denny just say that? Why wouldn't that be all that he said?
Yeah.
And why wouldn't anybody else say that? Why wouldn't his crew chief say that to him? Oh,
That's insane.
Where's my button?
No longer allowed to mention the word points on as a spotter, as a team. I know some teams did it, and God bless them, they got away with it. But on Saturday, there was a playoff driver that was in no threat of losing his position or anything. Asked his spotter, what's the playoffs look like? You know, what's going on? And the spotter simply read the standings. Oh, this one's out by 35. This one's out by 25. This one's out by 10. This one's out by 5. The cut line's pretty tight, whatever. No directions, just read the standings, and he got a warning from NASCAR. Do not talk about the point standings.
Why is that?
because they don't want race manipulation.
Yes. I mean, I might be dreaming this, but I'm sure that I heard on the radio during the broadcast the communication to the 22.
The 22 was talking about it
openly.
Such a weird thing. I don't know what the controversy or the conspiracy is here, but I do find it interesting, first, to believe that nobody said anything to Denny, and then he just absolutely blamed his crew chief and everybody for not telling him anything, and then his crew chief and Denny or nobody ever said, well, it was against the rules to do so, because they don't want you messing with the race. They want everybody to race to win, and I get that, and I respect that. Just with all of this drama and everybody talking about it, the fact that I haven't heard one person until this moment on this podcast say that it was against the rules is just very, very interesting to me. And I don't know if there is a cover-up afoot and why there would need to be, but I just found it very interesting. And I guess a point for Denny, maybe, just because he couldn't have done anything even if he wanted to. But it's going to get very interesting this weekend with now only 8 drivers eligible to possibly win the championship. So I wanted to share that with you in a little vroom vroom tidbit.
I like that because that was the first thing I questioned. I was like, how do you not know where you stand?
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. That seems like the first thing they should be telling you. But after you explain that and hearing that guy, it makes so much more sense. It's kind of like, you can know what you know going into that race, but once the race starts, they don't want other racers to influence the standings. The same way the Premier League, the football that I watch, their last games, all the games start at the same time.
So nobody can do anything or change anything up. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, it is. It's probably a good thing, but it's so much about that. And I love Denny's podcast because he's so open and honest. But when he goes, I didn't know if I was in third place or 30th place. And I just found that so hard to believe. And I love Denny, but just found that super hard to believe. And if there is one thing that is on the opposite side of the NASCAR spectrum, because we've got range here, baby, it is Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's penis. And on the new episode of the New Heights podcast with Travis and Jason Kelce, Jason asked his brother Travis about the song that Taylor wrote about his wiener.
Great soundtrack. How do you feel about Wood? Let's ask this. How do you feel about Wood?
It's a great song.
It's a great song.
Yeah.
Do you feel like, I guess, what's the word I'm looking for?
Did you add this?
No.
Do you feel cocky? Do you feel cocky about the song Wood?
No. Any song that she references me in.
That's not just any song.
Yeah.
This is a very specific you.
I love that girl. So what do you mean? Any song that she would reference me in any
Well, it's not just you, though. It's an appendage. It's not just you as a... What? It's a very specific thing.
I think you're not understanding the song.
You're out of your mind. Jesus Christ, Travis, come on. Redwood tree ain't hard to see. I thought redwood was a little bit, that's a generous word, I think. I think if somebody wrote a song about me, it'd be like Japanese maple sometimes can see.
Japanese maple.
I have more of an ornamental tree. My is more of an ornamental bush.
I thought that was pretty funny. He could have been arrogant about it, but he chose to play coy about this song that was clearly written about his penis.
I think it's also because he's probably Taylor's people have to talk to him
and say like, don't be too crazy.
Don't ruin her brand. Don't go too crazy when you talk about this. I think he has media training for this because he sounds like a little bitch boy sometimes.
He does. He really does. I think even that clip specifically
wrenches me. I reference me.
I love that girl.
I love her,
dude. I think I'm just so over the Chiefs that it's giving me. I have no disdain for Taylor Swift or the fact they show her on TV.
Yeah.
I think I'm just so over the Chiefs that I'm just over Travis Kelce by association.
Same.
Do not go anywhere. We come back. We're going to fire up John's Joints. Lots to get to in the world today. We will be joined by Drew Garabo, so keep it locked to 102.5 The Bone.
Everybody let it rock. Everybody in old Sale Park was dancing to
Dude, big caw news, by the way. There is something majorly happening with the migratory patterns of birds that could mean the end of the world is coming. So I'll give that to you in the joints coming up next.
You sound like Mark Wahlberg in The Happening. It was like, you guys want to talk about the bees?
The birds. We got to talk about the birds. The birds are the world's ending. The birds. Are you looking to buy new windows? Well, before you decide, make sure to get a free quote from Reese Windows at Doors. At Reese, they've been installing windows for over 50 years. And Reese Impact windows come with that lifetime guarantee that transfers when you sell. Most windows are installed in under 8 weeks, and installation is included. You can get a free quote and go right now to reesewindows.com. But if you want to try and win them for free, you should. All you got to do is text the word TRUST to 20129 to win $25,000 in new windows. These are made in America. It's a family-owned business that you can trust and that I stand by. I know a cat named Mo just got his whole house decked out with Reese Windows. Again, check them out online at reesewindows.com.
The one said, hey, buddy, don't you be no square. You can't find a partner, use a wooden chair. Let rock. Everybody, let's rock.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. Are you into scary like ghosts and ghouls or the growing price of groceries? If you like scary, Busch Gardens has your fix. Howlo Scream returns for select dates now through November 1st, 2025. This year's event takes over the entire park with 5 haunted houses, 5 scare zones, 9 themed bars, and 2 shows. Guests can face their fears with nighttime rides on 10 world-class attractions, including Iron Gwazi, North America's tallest, fastest, and steepest hybrid coaster, and the new Phoenix Rising. Howlo Scream is a separately ticketed event. You get all the scares for a great price. Listen to The Bone all this week to win tickets, or head to theboneonline.com for more details and get your Howlo Scream tickets today.
Hurt in a slip and fall? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
The only way to make healthcare better for the people of Florida is to keep solving. And at Florida Blue, we want you to know how we're doing it, providing support at our Florida Blue centers to help you get the most out of your plan, making mental health appointments more available so you can be seen within a week, and offering plans that fit your needs and budget. Visit floridablue.com/followtheblue to see health solutions that are making healthcare more affordable. Policies have limitations and exclusions. Florida Blue is a trade name of Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Florida, Inc.
Do you find yourself coming home from work every day going, what am I doing with my life? I hate my job. Whether you've been doing it for 30 years or you just entered the workforce, how about a new exciting career in the world of aviation maintenance, where you can be working on jets and airplanes and all sorts of other flying objects? You can be trained at the National Aviation Academy right here in beautiful Clearwater and entering your new job in just a few months. Make that decision today and check them out online at naa.edu. The next class starts October 29th, so go now. It's naa.edu.
The jewelry store with the most likes, the most positive reviews, the most raving fans is International Diamond Center.
IDC is definitely a place that I will come to as long as I live here. This will be my go-to place always.
Literally the best jewelry store in town. You'll make friends for life coming in here.
I felt like family from the beginning, and it made a rather daunting task very, very easy.
They really take the time to find out what you want or what you desire in a ring.
You have to come here. There's no other option. The customer service, the time spent to do what I wanted and what her vision was, there's no other place to go.
You know you can go there, and you know that you can trust.
The value was extraordinary.
They genuinely care about their customers. It's not just about the sale. It's about the people.
International Diamond Center, the people's choice for selection, quality, value, and service.
I've got a beautiful diamond on my finger, and I'm very proud of it.
International Diamond Center.
I'm very happy to show it off.
In Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. Online at shopidc.com.
Your insurance agent should know more than just your name. After all, you're trusting them with what matters most: your family, your company, your wealth. That's why at Italiano Insurance, we're so proud of our local involvement. And with over 60 years of supporting local charities in Tampa Bay, we can truly say we know this community and its people. That's the Italiano Insurance way. Join us and become one of the familiar faces. Find us at ItalianoInsurance.com. That's ItalianoInsurance.com.
Fall is a busy time and selling your home can be overwhelming. Get a guaranteed cash offer from Mark Spain Real Estate and sell your home stress-free and for the most money. Hey, it's JP, and with Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed offer, you can receive the strongest cash offer in the industry and move when you're ready on your timeline. Mark Spain Real Estate has over 13,000 five-star reviews, so you can trust the top real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home quickly and for maximum profit. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. If you or anyone in your family has been injured in a car accident, call us now, as the time to file a claim may be limited. Last year, more clients hired Morgan & Morgan than ever before, protecting America, fighting for you. Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Mike Calta here for Shark Coast Tactical. Breaking news in Florida. The Second Amendment sales tax holiday is finally here. This is your chance to save big on all things firearms. Looking for a new rifle, pistol, shotgun, ammo? You pay no tax. Get to Shark Coast Tactical now. Don't forget, Will is going to cover your tax stamp fee on select suppressors. The shop is slinging freedom from 10 to 6 daily. Closed on Sunday and open online 24/7 at sharkcoasttactical.com. Shark Coast Tactical's on Bee Ridge Road in Sarasota. Look for them on social media. Tell them Mike Calta sent you.
Worried about market losses? If headlines are keeping you up at night, it's time to take control. Hi, I'm Jeff Jr. with Trajan Wealth, and I know you've worked hard to save. But in times like these, what if can turn into what now? If you're planning to retire or are in retirement, you need a strategy that helps protect your future. At Trajan Wealth, you can capture market gains, protect your account from losses, and guarantee income for life. Right now, you could receive a bonus of up to 30% or annual growth of up to 10% for retirement income. You heard me right. An upfront bonus of up to 30% or annual growth of up to 10%, all guaranteed to boost your lifetime income in retirement. Don't leave your future to chance. Plan with confidence. Call Trajan today at 813-550-1000. That's 813-550-1000.
Annuity guarantees are based on the claims paying ability of the issuing insurance company, DBA, in most states as Trajan Wealth Insurance Solutions.
Hi, Attorney Patrick Smith here, inviting you to join me on Saturday mornings at 8 a.m. for the Attorney Patrick Smith Show, where you can call in with your legal questions. So join us every Saturday morning at 8 a.m. on 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio, and be part of the show by calling in at 800-771-1025.
For WeatherTight windows and doors done right, call WeatherTight Windows for WeatherTight Mike. For WeatherTight windows, hurricane strong, go to WeatherTightWindows.com.
Call WeatherTight today at 813-908-0131.
At Brandon Honda, get zero down, zero security deposit, zero first payment, zero do-it signing. Hi, I'm Sam Robbie. Get a brand new Pilot for just $399 per month, new passports just $329 per month, or get a new HRV for an incredible $149 per month. Plus, get a real nationwide lifetime warranty, unlimited time, unlimited miles. Visit BrandonHonda.com to get your best price and payments right online. Get all the facts at BrandonHonda.com.
Call 813-279-1222 for more information.
Super Heat and Air Warehouse Clearance Sale is going on now through October 12th. Save up to $3,500 instantly on select Carrier full system replacements. Limited inventory, same-day installs, and 0% financing available. Call Superheat Air and Plumbing or visit superheatandair.com today.
The big 000 is here at Ken Ganley Kia. 0% financing for 60 months, 0 down, or 0 payments till 2026. We've got over 1,200 Kias on sale with low prices starting from just $17,988. Like a 22 certified Kia Seltos EX. Not $24,000, not even $20,000. On sale, $17,988. Got a trade? Regardless of what you owe, we want to pay it off. Bad credit, no credit, negative equity. If you earn at least $500 a week, we want to say, yes, you're approved. At Ken Ganley Kia, Newport Richey on US 19. Home of 0%, 0 down, or 0 payments till 2026. Online at KenGanleyKia.NewportRichey.com.
KMA rebates assigned to dealer 25 Sorrento APR 1667 per month per 1,000 financed. 90-day deferred payment through Ally Bank plus tax, tag, title, and doc fee on approved credit through KMF expires 11/3/25.
This hour of Senning Show is brought to you by Hawkins Service Co. One call handles it all.
102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. And now, back to Senning Show. It's time for John's Choice with your host, John Senning.
Welcome back to Senning Show. We're about to fire up John's Joints. The news of the day. Actually, the news was friendly today, maybe. News of life and everything in between. Dizzy's here somewhere. He's hunting down a coffee machine, but looking right at me right now across this desk like we've done for the last 7 years? I said 7 years. Was it 7 years?
Feels about right.
Maybe even longer. He is the host of Drew Garabo Live, which makes him Drew Garabo.
Live. How you doing, pal?
In the room. I'm doing pretty damn good.
Good.
It was funny. We were talking. We like to keep secrets from each other so we can bring it up on the air. And I did accidentally spoil the secret, but I did already know that Facebook came down on the picture of me as a young boy in my thong, and that they deleted it. This video may show nudity, and it goes against our community standards.
There's no nudity in that video.
Well, I think what it was too is that I don't know if they took the whole post down or if they just took down the post where Dizzy put it in the story that had like my wiener covered up with a little square. So maybe they thought there was a real wiener under there. But either way, go figure. The man strikes again and takes the joy out of things. I was really
from what I heard, there is a real wiener under there. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, there's a real one.
Dirty Mexican wiener.
It's dark and it's dirty. Did you hear that live, or did you just hear the reliving of it?
I heard you guys talking about it.
I didn't hear it either, but man,
that was interesting.
That was a tough L for the Latino community today.
We went off air and I go, that's going to come back up to haunt you. And she goes,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I just can't believe that you're missing out on JP show tomorrow. Jeez.
Yeah, that too. That all of that. Lots of things from Johnny B being upset to Dizzy making JP.
Why's Johnny B upset? What happened?
It has to do with the pub crawl. He's not. He wasn't on the list. He wasn't.
What do you mean he's not on the list?
He's not on the.
He's a show on the station.
He is.
Yeah, but his name is
It wasn't.
Not branded.
It's not.
No, it's impossible.
It's not. It's not on.
It's for all the shows on the station.
It
right?
is. It is. And
he's a show.
I don't think you're wrong. I don't think you're wrong.
I stand with Johnny B.
And I believe, and I don't know much. I believe that that's going to change.
You think so?
I think so.
We didn't even all get the flyer. We had to reshare one that was already shared.
Yeah. Well, the flyer. I don't think that the flyer was even like. I think that this is essentially a guerrilla marketing campaign right now. I told Corey Cardinal to do a legit run-in. I said, you don't even have to let me know. I said, when you get the lineup and all the details, which they're waiting for right now, that you come in and you can announce it live on the show. So we'll see if that happens before 4:00.
I'm getting all my details through social media and you.
Yeah.
So all I know is I'm supposed to be there that night. I booked a hotel room, and wherever you need me to be, if it's the Emerald, awesome. I've never been there before. It seems
you've never
legendary.
been there?
No,
Oh, dude, it's a legend. I think it might be. I don't want to totally speak out of turn. If it's not it's one of the oldest bars in downtown St. Pete.
Yeah,
it's been rocking forever. And like I said, me and you, dude, pack of American spirits.
Oh yeah,
I'm seeing 2 a.m.
for sure.
Me and you ripping some heaters.
Let's gun some darts.
It's all we can do.
Can't wait.
John's Joints today being brought to you by Bubble Down Car Wash. Those unlimited wash plans will change your life. If you like keeping your car clean, why pay every time you go through? And you can pay one affordable fee and be good to go for the entire month. Every time your car gets a little speck of dirt on it, you go back through those long wash tunnels, spacious vacuums, meet and greet with the amazing staff. They'll become like your friends almost. They've got locations in Tampa, Brandon, Riverview, Wesley Chapel, Palm Harbor, and Spring Hill. Get into your local Bubble Down today. You will have the cleanest car in town every time you bull down. I have some not that the news isn't interesting every day, but today some things really caught my eye that I'm excited to break down.
Great.
The first one, a local story. I guess the lesson here is, if you find yourself being arrested, really, and you're in the mix, they got you, stay got, because getting away could cost you your life. A suspect trying to get away from Tampa police was hit and killed by a vehicle after being tased Tuesday evening in downtown, according to officials. The Tampa Police Department said They're calling it an in-custody death. Happened just after 8 p.m. near Ashley Drive in East Whiting. A man was being arrested for charges related to an ongoing investigation. While speaking with the officers, though the suspect pulled away from police and escaped while still in handcuffs running away from them, they said they tased the suspect while he continued to flee, which caused him to fall into the road into oncoming traffic. That's when a vehicle hit the suspect. He was pronounced dead at the scene, according to TPD. The whole area was shut down all last night. The driver of the vehicle did stay at the scene. They say that the Florida Department of Law Enforcement is going to take the lead on the investigation. I guess there's probably rules about tasing somebody when they're in and near a road, but how much of an onus, this is probably a Just Call Mo call, how much of the onus is on you that once you've been arrested for a crime, that if you start escaping, whatever happens to you at that point is kind of on you, I would think.
Yeah, I think everything that happens, unless the cops deliberately push you in front of a car, I think everything that happens is on you for trying to escape.
Everybody tries to at least fire up a lawsuit, so I would imagine the family will do something and be like, well, it was reckless to tase him when he was that close to a busy street. But I would say it's reckless to run from the. Was he cuffed? He pulled away and escaped while still in handcuffs.
Oh.
So he's running down the street. Once you're running down the street in handcuffs after being arrested, R.I.P. My brother, but I believe that is probably on him.
Yeah, I would say actually a motorist is doing the cops a favor by trying to mow the guy down because who knows what he's wanted for.
It is a bummer, though, because and if you have to make peace with yourself over something that happens, like this was really out of your hands, but I would imagine it still messes you up for a while, especially if you... Like, the person was probably on the ground. So, I mean, who knows where they ran him over? Who knows, like, what... I don't want to be graphic, but who knows what that scene looked like. It was like the guy that called last week and talked about the dog and said it was like a tube of toothpaste.
Oh,
but then he also said that the dog lived. Just to not totally bum people out completely. Dude, this is fascinating to me. And I don't know if there is... bigger political motivation. I saw that Governor Ron DeSantis has commented on it. I would call him a friend of the station in some ways. He's been around. He's been, I know that he had been on Drew Garabo Live in the past. And he had a position, I think, what was it? Was Chad Chronister going to run the DEA? Was that what it was?
Yeah.
And then something happened where he pulled himself out of the running, and then I think Trump and other people started crapping on him, saying that he was bad during COVID, and it was a whole heel turn thing. But now a former detective with the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office is calling for Sheriff Chad Chronister's resignation. On top of that, a community activist is demanding an independent investigation into the agency. It comes as top officials face academic cheating allegations amid internal affairs investigation that's ongoing. A former HCSO detective and community activist separately wrote letters to state leaders calling for these investigations. The circumstances of late opened this door for us to actually show the public what we've been talking about for several years. This is James Stallschmidt. He's a former detective with the HCSO. He served from 1999 to 2018. And in this letter signed by him and sent to the governor's office, he is demanding the removal or resignation of Chad Chronister, saying Sheriff Chronister and his command staff have been consistently mired in controversy with multiple members under investigation or previously disciplined. I left on my own. I was pretty much fed up with how I saw some cases handled.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. There are some people who are paying some other dude to write papers for them or whatever. Like, this to me seems like a big nothing burger.
Yeah,
but I love Chad.
I think he alluded to a couple different things. Chad Chronister did clap back, if you will. I'm aware of the letter submitted to the governor by former Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office, who served during this time. While he did not provide a reason for his resignation, I can tell you, his internal affairs file contains multiple investigations for allegations of untruthfulness, violations of general proficiency, and abuse of the sheriff's office equipment and vehicles, which is pretty interesting.
Yeah.
They also, In on Your Side has told you that Chief Deputy Collins resigned in July, admitted to hiring a man named Robert Roush to complete his coursework, which, again, that is,
it's not ideal.
It's not a great thing. But it was just interesting to me, knowing what we know about how that went down with Chad, that the governor responded and said, we feel like everything, like they have it under control. Like he didn't seem interested in digging into it too much.
This isn't like a pattern of abuse or anything. Like a lot of people are leaning on this Roush fella to help them pass some academic thing that the FBI or CIA puts them through.
Yeah, I'm trying to find this one from FLA. Doesn't have some of his other some of the other things that I think he kind of claimed. Detective detailed allegations of academic dishonesty, abuse of taxpayer and charity funds, retaliation. This is where it gets juicy. Domestic violence and other forms of misconduct perpetrated by command staff at HCSO, which he claims can be supported by internal investigations, prior disciplinary actions, civil lawsuits, public records, or statements from personnel involved. So who the hell knows if this catches any fire? But I will tell you, the fact that this guy has got a laundry list of problems himself is not very good.
Consider the source.
I think this is related, but not related. I was thinking about police doing bad things. Have you had any interest, or has it caught your eye? It's been out for a while now. The Jussie Smollett documentary on Netflix.
Oh no,
dude! Yeah, I watched it. It must have been Wednesday night of last week.
He's a believer now.
We talked about it about Thursday. I did not think there was a shred of a possibility that everything he was saying was not just a lie.
Right.
And I still think everything he said was a lie.
Okay.
But there is, at least in my mind, a shred of a possibility. And they go into at least a little bit of what happened. And one of the interesting things were all of the cops, and maybe cops in Chicago are just dirty.
Yeah.
Like all the cops that showed up, the first ones on the scene, horrific records of internal affairs stuff. The guy that was the first one on scene,
if you know what I mean.
They are, yeah. The first guy that showed up on scene has like a laundry list of racist and homophobic allegations against him. You get into, there's some video that maybe could have been a little bit telling that has been doctored that would have shown a kid that claims he saw a white guy on the scene. Another lady that was at the apartment building that night saw a white person with a noose type thing hanging out of their pocket. Okay. So there was just a couple things that made my ears perk up, at least a little bit. I still think I don't know what you would have had to have done from the perspective of the police is so in depth by just picking these guys to say and get them to say that that was the other thing too. One of the brothers.
Yeah, the Nigerian brothers.
Yeah, the brothers.
Brothers.
They are brothers. They're brothers, but they're brothers. So when they searched their house because they found that they were in the area, they had all of these illegal guns, and one of them is a felon. So if they would have got him on these felony gun charges, he'd be in prison probably for the rest of his life. So because they were so forward with it, that got them off. And there's this clip from inside the interrogation room where they say, it feels like they're just saying it because the camera's on. And the guy goes to both of them, now, we didn't promise you anything here, did we? And the one brother, he goes, yeah. Like, it's just really, really weird. But that being said, it's still... It still seems like he absolutely did it. I mean, who takes their Subway sandwich after they've been beat down like that?
Yeah. And two things can be true at the same time. Like, these can be really, really dirty cops.
Yes.
And Jussie Smollett can be a liar and manipulator.
Yes.
I think it's just that, this is what I said the other day, like, if there's a 2% chance just to like allow yourself to think about what it would be like if that did happen to you, and through some insane set of circumstances, like Chicago said, we cannot have a racial war here. We cannot have this happen in our city. Let's find a way to make it something different. And then you became the criminal when you really were victim of a hate crime. Yeah. That would be insane. Again, could be a less than 1% chance that it happened, but they put that 1% of doubt in your head when you watch the documentary.
And previously, we thought there was a 0% chance that this dude could be telling the truth.
Yeah, and it is, a lot of people say his whole goal in life was like, he wants to be MLK. Like his thing was, and people, the brothers, they say he wanted to be a martyr. He wanted to be able to go, I was the victim of a hate crime as a gay black man, and let's rise up together. And that was the whole reason. That was the whole reason that he did it, I guess.
Had a weird situation in Seattle that I just remembered because of that story. We were in a dispensary, and the shopkeep was a real nice guy, and somebody else had taken care of Sarah and me, but the shop owner turned to us and he goes, were you guys next? And there was a black dude right in front of me. He goes, no, I'm next. And
Were
that
you
guy,
next?
No, we were next, but we were already being taken care of. This guy walked in 10 minutes after we did.
Really?
And so he goes, no, I'm next. And he goes, okay, well, I'm just making sure those people. He goes, well, I'm here right in front of you, and I'm offended that you would ask them if they're next. And I just look at the guy, and I was like, well, we were here before you. And he's like I don't
this
care.
country, I get it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah, my people. Sorry that.
Yeah.
And it was a real awkward situation.
Oh, wow. It is funny because I noticed in one of the photos from the restaurant you were in, what I think it was the really nice one. What was it called? The Pink
Door.
Pink Door?
Yeah.
There was a window up at the top of it, and it had a Black Lives Matter banner flying outside of the restaurant.
It did.
I will tell you, just the difference in Florida and other places, and we were in a college town. I don't know that I've seen a legitimate Black Lives Matter flag flying in St. Pete or Tampa or anywhere around here as of late. Dude, Black Lives Matter signs all over Ann Arbor. Like
really?
every other house had a Black Lives Matter sign.
Yeah.
And
Seattle's the same way.
yeah, it's
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
different.
It's the opposite of Florida. Like geographically, it's the opposite of Florida. Socially, it's the
Politically.
opposite. Politically, it could not be any different.
And everything in between. We touched on this story yesterday, and I will give you the same disclaimer that I did then. You can take nothing that I say with a grain of salt because I'm a bitch boy fanboy, and I'm blinded by everything. That being said, the lengths that our government will now go to bury individuals, whether they be artists, whether they be whoever they are, we've never seen anything like it. And maybe you've been clued into the controversy that's been fired up with a lot of people on the right over the Zach Bryan snippet of a song. Well, there was a time and place where maybe that lives on the internet. Maybe that debate happens in a chat room. Now those conversations happen with the people who are actually in charge, because Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem put country music singer, which I even have a problem calling country music, to be completely honest with you, but country music superstar Zach Bryan on blast over his controversial new song targeting ICE raids. I also think that's a lie, as the singer said the tune is about how much he loves this country. Kristi Noem said she was disappointed and disheartened after she listened to the short demo of Bryan's song Bad News. I hope he understands how completely disrespectful that song is, not just to law enforcement, but to this country. She said on a podcast, to every single individual that has stood up and fought for our freedoms, he just compromised it all by putting out a product such as that attacks individuals who are trying to make our streets safe.
She didn't serve our country, right? And he did.
Did she? I don't want to say that she didn't if she did. But to me, that is so ass backwards.
Yep.
Does she have hair extensions?
Did she shoot dogs?
Yes, she does have hair extensions.
Okay. She served on the Ohio Armed Service Committee.
Okay.
But I don't think. Let's see.
Yeah, I don't see right away. 8th Secretary of Department of Homeland Security. I don't see that she. I don't see that she did. But
Civil Air Patrol. That's as close as she got.
So I just this, and again, I think it's because I feel like I'm so familiar with him and his work that I don't think this was at all what he was doing. And I was telling Diz yesterday, and I told you when I heard the song, and I feel like I've got a little bit of a radar. Oh, he's going to be in trouble on this one.
Right.
It is, to me, and I think this is what's really problematic. If anything, all he did is point out something that is actually happening. You know what I mean? Even if you think that every ICE raid that's happening right now is the greatest thing on earth, we should be able to acknowledge that they are happening.
Sure.
ICE is kicking down doors.
Yep.
There was not even any editorializing. There wasn't any commentary about, and that really sucks, and they're scum, and they're ripping apart families. The line that's problematic is a singular line. ICE is going to come bust down your door, as he's firing off random lines kind of about America as a whole. And watching this be weaponized, and the clip. So Homeland Security, or what's the department?
ICE.
ICE / Homeland Security. So the actual government account yesterday put out a video of violent clashes and people being yoked up out of their houses and people being roughed up by the cops and all of this to the tune of Zach Bryan's song Revival. And it's just I don't know if you could say I think that people are trying to actively cancel him. And I just think that the fact that cancel culture has been totally flipped on its head, where now it's maybe a revenge. Like, if you hated the idea of cancel culture when they were coming for your people,
right?
If you think you've got to get people back with cancel culture now,
you're no better.
You never believed in anything.
Nope.
You didn't really have a steadfast belief. You just think revenge and, we got to get them back now. And it's just, it's been very interesting to see them first take it and turn it into something that it's not, I think. And secondly, like, the government hop in on it and actively kind of try to bury this guy, I think.
He's a lightning rod for controversy, isn't he?
He is. And there's something to, maybe I'm glad he's getting in trouble for lyrics and rather than jumping over fences and being a dickhead of a boyfriend and all of that. But he put out a statement that did you read it? I don't know if you, yeah. I serve this, it's long, I'm not going to read it all. I serve this country, I love this country, and the song itself is about all of us coming out of this divided space. I wasn't speaking as a politician or some greater than thou a-hole, just a 29-year-old man who is confused as everyone else. To see how much S stirred up makes me not only embarrassed, but kind of scared. Left wing or right wing, we're all one bird, an American, and kind of went on to say, I'm so proud to have served this country where we can speak freely and converse amongst each other. I think, and people will probably claim that he did it after the fact, I think the song, Fading of the Red, White, and Blue, I think there are other verses that point the finger at the other side.
Sure.
So if this is going to be like, ICE is going to knock down your door, whatever the lyric could be that kind of points the finger at
Burning
the left,
cities.
whatever it may be, I think it's going to be some of that when the song fully comes out. And the idea that the line, Fading of the Red, White, and Blue, are we not all in kind of agreement that, like, things aren't great right now in this country?
I think so.
Like, I think just kind of making the commentary of the fading of the red, white, and blue, like, we're divided and it's tough times and bad things are going on. Like, that doesn't, I don't think you're anti-American by acknowledging that.
We've lost our way. We've lost the plot, and his point about how we're all the same bird.
That's good. That's part of that was the lyric.
Oh,
that was the lyric. Drop the plot. Generation that dropped the plot.
They did, and we don't want to be part of the same bird, I don't think. I think we're so divided that, like, we can't reach common ground that we're all American citizens and we all have the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
And it's just any inkling of anything that goes against what you believe in is now, it's vile. It can't even be heard. And I'm not saying that just in this direction. On both directions, if somebody is willing to give a little bit of an opinion that is not completely in line with yours, then you're dead to them, and you can't even.
We saw with the birthday song. When they wanted to bury you because you saw it from that side, and they're like, Libby John.
Did you see that story?
Oh yeah,
yeah, about the kid's birthday song.
Yeah,
and we played it, and again, I said I feel like I have a pulse on things, but that's becoming abundantly clear that I don't, because I just thought it was so egregious that we would talk about it and go, man, can you believe that she did this? And immediately everybody finding problems where it's not, you gone woke. And I'm just like, Jesus.
Oh man,
maybe I have.
You have.
You never really know. Purple.
You're the same John.
Purple John.
USA. USA.
Oh yeah, start that chant.
Purple John. Always just. I wish I really had that on video.
Oh, it'd be great.
I could show it to anybody who ever calls me woke. I go, unless you started a USA chant in the pit at Jason Aldean, you can't call me woke, brother.
That mere fact should prevent you from ever being called woke ever again.
Yeah, I just think that it's okay that people think other things than what you think. Like that is the hottest take of all time. Like, you can disagree with everything I believe wholeheartedly, and I'll still go, we could be friends.
Absolutely.
We can be cool. We see things different, and everything's going to be all right.
Yep. But we're going to be all right.
We are going to be all right. I absolutely believe it. And in sad news, I don't think there's been an update, so hopefully I'm not being insensitive by bringing this if there's been another update. We may be on the verge of losing a legend. We did not lose a legend.
I know.
But Dolly Parton's sister is asking the world to pray for the country music legend as she battles health challenges that have led to her postponing her Las Vegas residency. No specific details have been provided, but as many of you know, I've been dealing with some health challenges, and my doctors tell me that I must have a few procedures. As I joked with them, it must be time for my 100,000-mile checkup, although it's not the usual trip to see my plastic surgeon. And I think when and if she does get ill and sadly pass on, she's just been the same and looked the same forever, that I feel like it will probably shock people a little bit more than the average death, because she's just always out there, always performing. Probably caked on with a lot of plastic surgery to boot, but I just think she's just always been essentially the same person for the last 2 decades.
And she stands up for what's right, and she uses a lot of her money to take care of her employees and to do good things for charity.
I knew the comment that you were going to make. I was waiting for you to make it.
What, she got to take biddies?
No, I think he was going to go. I thought, you want to do it again?
Yeah,
just say the last part again.
And she gives a lot to charity.
And her employees.
And she takes care of her employees.
Yeah, unlike the company I work for. That was me. That was Dizzy. That was me as Dizzy.
Oh, yeah.
That was me as Dizzy.
Well, you didn't get your hockey jersey?
Yeah.
No, I got a Maurice one.
Yeah.
Oh, good. We all should.
How quickly we forget, because I feel very well taken care of these days.
Yeah.
Sorry, no. I'm not joking, but I feel for you, dog.
Do you still have John's hanging up?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You'll get it tomorrow.
That is the thing. He did send me a picture of the Senning jersey in a frame in his man
shadow box it.
Yep. So everything's on the up and up. This is kind of a weird story that may have bigger ramifications than it even seems on the surface. Birds, caw-caw, throughout the U.S. have adopted a disturbing habit that could have devastating implications for human society if it continues. Researchers have found that birds are abandoning their migration patterns, with warmer temperatures and their winter habits disrupting annual flights. While delaying their yearly flight south may not sound like a major problem, a visiting scientist at Cornell University warned it could lead to many bird species dying out that will drastically alter nature. Birds play an important role for people because they help control pests, spread seeds, and pollinate plants. Roughly 5% of the plants used for food and medicine by humans rely on birds to pollinate them. So if the birds aren't going to certain areas, the food doesn't grow.
Oh.
We have less food. If more birds die out because they struggle to find food, when the seasons change, food production will drop and the balance of nature will be completely disrupted. Migration ecologists revealed that rising temperatures in places like the Arctic and northern forest, along with issues like wildfires, are making it harder and harder for birds to survive. There are 389 North American bird species that are becoming vulnerable to extinction in the next 50 years.
Damn.
That is talking about the like, you think about a bird and they die and you go, okay, birds die. We got plenty of birds. It reminds me of, I don't know if you heard me talking about my wolf documentary yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, the wolf being reintroduced was such a crazy thing. And I'm sure you've heard things like this about all of the things that thrived when they brought the wolf back. So because they call the herd of the elk, the grass in different areas can grow so much more. They've brought back bug species that never existed, certain types of moles, certain types of rabbits, all of these small little varmints that didn't have the grass and the coverage to live and thrive. Bringing the wolves back, as crazy as it may sound, also brought so many other species back to a place of thriving where they hadn't been before. Every little thing in the food chain and in the ecosystem, you pull it out or you put it in, and you really can see the effect.
Dude, the only reason we got so many coyotes here in Florida because the red wolf went extinct.
It absolutely is. Dude, there was a lot of drama between the wolves and the coyotes in that documentary.
Oh, yeah?
Because they thought a lot of people fought against, for many different reasons, but a lot of people thought that they were going to wipe out the coyotes. And they actually found that the coyotes were dominating the wolves.
Really?
The wolves were
bitch boys to
they
the
were
coyotes,
running away. They didn't want any trouble with them.
Oh.
They didn't kill them. They didn't fight with them. Anytime they got near the coyotes almost always ran them off. And
which is crazy.
Exist.
You'd think a wolf pack is like, there's nothing stronger than that.
And there isn't. And that's what was interesting.
But
is
lone
that
wolves.
they could have probably and could kill them, but they just choose not to, maybe because of the close relationship of species or whatever it is. They're not seeing a lot of coyote deaths from the wolves.
Can you imagine Florida with red wolves running around?
So cool, dude. Somebody sent me yesterday. They said, I heard you talking about the wolves, and these places are right up your alley. There's one down in Naples and one up in the Panhandle, and there are these wild wolf rescues where you can go, and I think the average was about $500 for 2 people. For the private tours, you get to go into these large open wooded areas where there are wolves living in captivity, and they'll come up to you. They hopefully won't kill you. there are like rules of what you can wear and movements. They kind of was reading all about it. But you get to hang out in there for like 2 hours. They take you to an area where you get to howl with the wolves. And it looked so damn cool.
You get to like scratch them underneath their cute little chins.
I don't know, but definitely something I would love to experience one day. Bonding with a wolf pack.
That and that primate sanctuary that I think is up in Hernando County, the Great Ape Sanctuary.
Which one? You watched the Chimp Crazy?
Yeah.
Right? Remember there was the one where the last chimp that was like missing and was on the run ended up where it was like all those little islands.
Yeah.
I think that's in Florida.
I think that's where Bubbles is.
Did you watch Chimp Crazy?
No.
Oh, dude, that's a hell of a show.
Oh,
dude, wild. The infatuation that these people have with their pet chimps, and then there's this one crazy lady who
Tanya.
She let's just face the fact. She wants to have sex with her pet chimp.
Oh my God, she was helping him out with her hand.
Yeah, she's madly in love with her pet chimp.
Chimp Crazy?
Chimp Crazy.
It was done by the same guy that did Tiger King, but everybody knows who that guy was, so they had to have a fake director go and like meet with these people to make them think they were making another documentary other than one about the fact that it was bad.
They're trying to if they're chimps.
Pretty much. All that and much more. All right, do not go anywhere. When we come back, I've got I won't call it a new variation of the teacher, lady teacher on student, but she did something very unique when it comes to the location she was in when she decided to FaceTime her student. Also, Diz says it's the end of Burger King. I think maybe it's the reinvention of Burger King, and how your receipt paper might be killing you. All that and a bunch more coming up next to the back half of John's Joints.
Following the shadows, walking in my shoes. Nothing else matters when I'm alone with you. I feel so free, so free.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. Stream Real Raw Radio live anytime on the free 102.5 The Bone app. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Proceed with caution on 75 South beyond Gibsonton Drive. Object in the roadway looks like partial center lane and right lane disruption there. Also in Hillsborough, delay is a little better now. Northbound 41 at Madison Avenue, under 10 minutes now. Bush Boulevard westbound also improving at Himes Avenue. Still back to Orange Grove Drive. We do have a crash just in Dale Mabry Highway northbound approaching Lutz Lake Fern. Back almost 10 minutes to Garassi Road. In Pinellas, moderate delay. A wreck 580 eastbound at Forest Lakes Boulevard. Back stop and go to St. Clair Avenue. That's as you're headed toward Oldsmar. 34th Street northbound at 5th Avenue. Still backed up a bit itself. This is Eric with traffic.
Save time and money with mobile service at Jerry Ohm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. They come to you and perform on-site simple repairs or routine maintenance. Schedule mobile service with Jerry Ohm today. Online at jerryohm.com. Tampa is Ohm country. See dealer for complete details.
Hi, I'm attorney Fran Hosh. Being involved in a car or motorcycle accident can be stressful. I've dedicated my career to helping accident victims and their loved ones. If you need an attorney you can trust, give me a call today at 866-LAW-FRAN. We will give you a free case evaluation and won't charge you any fees unless you recover money. Give me a call today at 866-LAW-FRAN, 866-LAWFRAN, or visit me online at lawfran.com. Main office, Palm Harbor.
At Jersey College, we know how to give you the support you need to be successful in your nursing career, like we did for Tom.
Re-entering school, I wasn't sure about anything. Instructors went above and beyond, and with nursing, there's no shortage of places to work. It's exactly what I thought it was going to be in terms of how rewarding it can be when you help someone out.
Classes are enrolling now at our campuses in Tampa, Largo, Brooksville, Naples, and Port Charlotte. Apply now at jerseycollege.edu.
Fall is a busy time and selling your home can be overwhelming. Get a guaranteed cash offer from Mark Spain Real Estate and sell your home stress-free and for the most money. Hey, it's JP, and with Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed offer, you can receive the strongest cash offer in the industry and move when you're ready on your timeline. Mark Spain Real Estate has over 13,000 five-star reviews, so you can trust the top real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home quickly and for maximum profit. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
Most people that come in have tried many, many different things to get themselves out of pain, and nothing has worked for them. And eventually
eventually they make their way to us, and that's when good things happen.
You're listening to Alex, an arch support specialist at the Good Feet store.
A woman came in complaining of extreme pain, and she was concerned that she wasn't able to play with her grandchildren. I fitted her for the arch supports. I put them in her shoes, and she took a couple steps and she started crying because she knew then that she would be able to begin doing the things that she wanted to do with them.
For over 25 years, the Good Feet store and our arch support specialists have been helping folks live the life they love without foot, knee, hip, or back pain getting in the way.
I called her a week later. She thanked me profusely. She was able to do those things that she wasn't able to do before, and she had a new lease on life. Those kind of Good Feet stories happen all the time. It's fantastic.
Try them for yourself. Stop in for a free fitting and test walk at the Good Feet store.
Visit any of our 5 locations throughout Tampa, St. Petersburg, and Sarasota, and at goodfeet.com.
Hurricane season is in full swing, and WeatherTight Windows wants to protect your home. The PGT hurricane-resistant windows that WeatherTight installs will withstand 180-mile-per-hour winds and a 2x4 or other flying objects at 50 miles an hour. That is hurricane strong. In October, WeatherTight Mike is offering 30% off your entire purchase of hurricane-resistant windows, so don't wait. Order before October 31st for this special offer and tell him Mike Calta sent you.
WeatherTightWindows.com. WeatherTight Windows.
Corona is now the official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and we're giving you the chance to score tickets to a game, including VIP pirate ship access, custom Corona Bucks Yeti coolers, and more. Visit coronafootball.com for details. Corona, game day's favorite beer. Flags up, limes in.
Hey, it's JP for Prize Picks, the easiest way to win cash playing daily fantasy sports. Make your picks in less than 60 seconds, and you can turn your takes into cash all season long on Prize Picks. Last night went baseball heavy. Vlad Guerrero, more or less than 6.5 on the hitter fantasy score. Same with Aaron Judge. And the Seattle game, Logan Gilbert, he was more or less than 6.5 strikeouts. I did great last night. On Prize Picks, how you play is up to you. If you want flexibility, choose Flex Play, where you can get paid even if one of your picks misses. Join millions of users and sign up for America's #1 fantasy sports app. All you have to do is download the Prize Picks app today. Use code JPJP to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code JPJP to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. What are you waiting for? Download the Prize Picks app today. Get in the game like millions of other users and start winning cash tonight with Prize Picks. It's good to be right.
This is Greg Trzynski of the Original Mattress Factory. I recently had 2 sets of customers who had vastly different stories. One had purchased elsewhere 3 years ago and spent $5,000, and the other had purchased from OMF 12 years ago and spent $1,000. The difference? Our customer's mattress lasted 4 times longer and cost them 5 times less. Don't waste money on overpriced, overhyped mattresses. Visit the Original Mattress Factory for unbeatable quality and value. Sleep better, longer, for less.
For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, everyday life has become filled with barriers. So we build specially adapted homes at Homes for Our Troops. And thanks to our donors and supporters, this life-changing gift of freedom is provided mortgage-free to these veterans. But we need you to join us, too, in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
While retinitis pigmentosa takes Mark's vision, his family gives him hope, whether at the family business or at home with his wife and sons. He knows he's not fighting alone. For 50 years, the Foundation Fighting Blindness has funded research into treatments and cures for blinding retinal diseases, providing hope to people with vision loss. And for Mark, winning the fight means being there for his family. The Foundation Fighting Blindness. Together, we're winning. Help us end blinding diseases at fightingblindness.org.
Hallow Scream returns to Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay for select dates now through November 1st. This year's event takes over the entire park with 5 haunted houses, 5 scare zones, 9 theme bars, and 2 shows. Additionally, guests can face their fears. Busch Gardens, Hallow Scream. Select nights now through November 1st.
Accidents happen in a second. Take a second to call Farah and Farah. Tampa.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Toyota.com.
I'm meteorologist Jim Weber in the Sky Tower Weather Center. Partly cloudy skies for today. It's going to be on the breezy side. We'll see a few isolated showers, but the rain chances, they stay low over the next couple of days. 10-20%. Daytime high today, 90 degrees. Mainly clear skies for tonight. Mild night, low temperature of 75. Back up to 90 with partly cloudy skies and just a couple of showers as we head through Thursday.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
Welcome back to Senning Show. I'm John Senning. He's Dizzy. That is Drew Garabo. Drew Garabo Live coming up in about 15 minutes. Getting kicked off with Jacob's Jukebox Jeopardy.
Yeah. My favorite guest.
We'll find out if Jakey Baby Jacob has been napping today or if he is alert and ready to play.
He was very alert last week.
I just had programming note. Starting at 1 o'clock all the way up until 6:30 through Drew Garabo Live. We will all be live from Benchmark International Arena before the home opener. Lightning taking on the Ottawa Senators. So you should be listening every day, but listen tomorrow too, would you?
Okay. It's going to be a good one tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm excited. Did we know who we're having yet?
So I was texting with our buddy Steve Versnick today. He has Gabby for us at 3.
Okay, perfect.
And after that, no clue. I think you're getting Big Rig.
Oh.
I might be getting Kobe.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's
and,
fun.
Maybe Randorf.
Davey boy.
And I put in a request for the chef since they have a bunch of new food
I saw they
offerings.
were doing, they're reimagining the food. Is it still... I'm drawing a blank on that guy's name. You remember the guy's name? They used to come and see us and deliver us food. New guy, maybe?
Oh, yeah, I don't know, buddy.
Yeah, I asked the question. Why would I ask a question like that? That's a question. Why would you even ask? Yeah. So you make sure, make your plans to listen, and hopefully you're going to the game. You might catch Drew be able to stand by while he wraps up the broadcast.
The promenade level is now home to self-checkout markets. So I did that at the 9 Inch Nails show.
Oh, I have seen that in certain places.
You don't have to wait in line. You just go scan your stuff and boom.
Grab and go.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it. And we'll probably help other lines too. So you'll be able to do that quickly. And then it will probably, for people that just need drinks and quick stuff, be able to run through and grab that. Always a fun time. This is his first time broadcasting live from the arena, as some people call it.
I don't know if you read the press release about the new food.
No, what are you at?
So get this, local Korean spot Gangju Chicken and Little Greek, the best, most recognizable fresh grilled Greek restaurant in America, providing fresh food.
Oh, I'm a Little Greek guy. Is our guy Moschella still in the building, you think?
He was at 9 Inch Nails. There was Moschella's was there.
Moschella. We can only hope that he will bring us a nice antipasta while we're posting up. Yeah. I forgot that I had this audio. I would say of legendary characters in film over the last 20 to 30 years. I personally believe the Big Lebowski, the dude, is in the conversation for endearing. People love him, especially now. I think we need the dude more often. He was on Jimmy Kimmel last night.
The dude?
And, Jeff Bridges was on Jimmy Kimmel. And Jimmy Kimmel had actually what I thought was a fun idea. He said, we need the dude now more than ever.
Yep.
So he had the robe and the glasses. And let me cut you off a piece.
Cardigan sweater.
Jeff Bridges.
I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit. A lot of pomp and circumstance here. He said he needed his Caucasian, his White Russian.
Oh, yeah.
So Guillermo brought him his White Russian.
All right. There we go. All right.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Let's see now. I think I'm going to just look the world in the eye, right? I'm talking to the world now.
Yeah, you don't need sunglasses. Yeah.
Hey, world. Yeah, the dude here. So, man. Can we just all calm the
down. I mean, come on. I'm talking about, all the wars, the fighting, the canceling. I mean, let's just chill out, man. Come on, tone it down, We're like at, what, 9? We ought to be at 0, or 0.5 at max, right, Guillermo?
Lamboski.
Gracias, amigo. Yeah, and just call me dude. Yeah.
Okay, dude.
Yeah, ice. Let's get ice off our streets and into our beverages.
Yeah.
Off of our street and into our beverages.
Love that.
This aggression will not stand. Huh? Right?
Right.
So let's just abide. Abide together. Yes.
It feels like, I wouldn't say that the window is closing, and I know they did that pseudo extension. What was it? The
Jesus rules.
The Jesus rules. Dude, I feel like the world is primed for another Big Lebowski.
Oh, yeah.
Heavy on it. You could even probably do it on a Hulu or a Netflix, have it be like a 4-part mini series. Maybe the dude gets himself in trouble or something. Like, it just feels like that character is so iconic, and I think he's got a little more left in the tank.
Nah.
No,
it would ruin a character.
You may be right.
Yeah.
You may actually be right.
One of those conversations we had about like it was that era and that time.
True.
And it's too far removed where now we put it in play. It's coming to America too.
You may not be wrong in that the fact that it's held in such high regard makes you want it, but also being able to hold it and maintain it in such high regard does seem to be impossible with most major films. And I mean, I couldn't tell you the last big character they brought back that worked properly.
No, and like Sam Elliott says in the movie, sometimes there's just a man who is of his era or whatever.
Maybe that's what it was.
They're showing that movie if you've not seen it. Billheimer Capitol Theater, November 7th. It's like $5. Go see it. It's one of the best movies you'll ever see.
I saw that. Let me rapid fire a couple real quick that I teased. Burger King is officially shelving the Creepy King mascot to refocus on its family-friendly image. A new kid-centric play areas and friendlier in-store atmosphere are being introduced. Their goal is to close the long-standing family gap with competitors and boost visits. I'm a BK boy till I die. I mean, I don't really have much love. I don't really care either way about the Creepy King. Part of me wonders, how we always talk about how they have like sterilized the Mickey D's.
Yep.
You almost wonder, could BK go the other direction, like make them fun and light and inventive, and I mean it's kid friendly, but still, if it's coming to get the kids a meal and it's going to a hospital, cafeteria vibe, or go to a fun place that's got play places and is a little more imaginative, then maybe they can flip the script.
Applebee's went to that late night Applebee's club environment.
Yeah.
What if they did the BK Lounge, where after 9 o'clock they turn it into like a nightclub where they serve beer and wine and you can get a Whopper?
Dude, I think that's great. And the BK Lounge thing has been almost a running joke forever, to where you could probably do something. Dude, it's a flame broiled burger, dude.
It's delish.
I'm not saying it's not delicious or it's not the greatest. It's just not for me at all. I'm a Wendy's guy. If I really have to pick
and
a
I can
big burger
appreciate
place.
Wendy's too, but it's just that flame grilled taste.
Flame grilled burgers.
With the play place, isn't it insane that we used to just play there for hours and our parents just
it was the
sat
best.
there?
Oh, yeah.
No phones,
burning
and stuff.
heaters.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, the ball pit is really what we lost. Like eventually we just realized that the ball pit was a cesspool. I think that they were fading out, and then I think COVID got rid of the rest of all of the. But they're not ball pits. But when you go to those trampoline places, they got just big ass blocks of foam.
Right.
It's kind of like a ball pit, I guess.
Less bally.
Less, but so who knows if it's going to work for them, but thoughts and prayers.
You remember when McDonald's had those little crappy silver ashtrays on every table?
Oh, yes.
Dude, you could smoke in there.
It's so crazy to think
Better times.
Wasn't really that long ago. I'm going to hit this just mildly, but I want to spend more time talking on it tomorrow. There is a lawsuit going on in California, and I've heard rumors of this. I did not know that it was that serious. There is a class action lawsuit, and companies are getting brought into it and having to potentially pay up because of the receipt paper that they are using inside their restaurants.
Yeah.
And there is a receipt paper out there that has BPS in it. It is a chemical that California is linking to cancer and is listed as a reproductive toxin. It is almost like an invisible ink that used to make words appear on the thermal paper.
Right.
And I'd heard this in the dark corners of the internet, but in 2023, California added it to the list of 900 chemicals covered by Prop 65. So now there's this big class action lawsuit, and companies that are still using it are getting brought into it to have to pay up. And they're saying, we didn't even know. We just ordered our receipt paper, and turns out we were breaking the law and potentially killing people.
So many of these chemicals that we use in the most insane ways are causing cancer among Americans.
Yeah, and I'd heard it, but really I wasn't sure if I believed it. And it turns out at least there's some politicians out there in laws fighting against the receipt paper.
Whatever happened to the good old days when we're like, don't drink Surge because it'll do something to your pee-pee?
Red Dye number 5 and M&M's.
A simpler time, I guess you could say.
Surge.
And then just real quick, and maybe we can dig in deeper later in the week on this as well. A Kentucky substitute teacher has been accused of exposing her soapy, milky breast during an in-shower video chat with her underage student to arrange a meetup. I mean, dude, imagine you're a 15-year-old boy and you get a FaceTime from your teacher and she's in the shower.
Soapy milkies.
Just soaped up. I mean, it goes back to the conversation yesterday. Like, it's nature at that point.
Yeah.
Like, it's biological. Like, you'd like to think that this kid would know better, but he doesn't.
Are you insane?
He doesn't know any better.
Although with today's, woke ass pussified 15-year-olds are probably, oh my God, I'm offended.
My teacher showed me her milkers.
Report.
Stop her milkers. Do not go anywhere. Drew Garabo Live is coming up next. Getting kicked off with Jacob's Jukebox Jeopardy. I'll be hanging around. Thank you, Drew. Thank you, Dizzy.
Thank you.
To everybody who participated in the program today. Shout out to I haven't been keeping an eye on the chat room since I guess it fell off a cliff today.
Good move.
But shout out to all the fine folks who are in the chat room, and keep it locked to 102.5 The Bone. Drew's got your next chance at $1,000 coming up at 5 o'clock tomorrow. We will be emanating from Benchmark International Arena ahead of the Lightning Ottawa Senators clash. It'll be a fun time, so make sure you keep it locked. But before we get out of here all the way, we love telling you about our good friend, Jeff Borum.
Jeff Borum's the guy who's going to sell your home and get you the max amount of money. This is not a decision to be taken lightly. That's why you need to look into our buddy, Jeff Borum.
There was a time during COVID and right after where a lot of people were just putting their homes on the market and they were selling instantaneously. Times have changed. That's why you need somebody that you can first and foremost trust with selling your home, but also that has that masterful marketing machine of potential buyers. So you're not out there fighting this fight on your own to try and get your home sold. Let that person be Jeff Borum with Team Borum.
Team Borum, powered by eXp Realty. Jeff will give you options: buy your home, sell your home, or rent your home. You can trust Jeff Borum. We do. Google him, Borham, and you could be packing tonight.
Goodbye.
Let's get it tight now, yeah. Everything will be all right once we spark the flame.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. The Hard Rock Rising Battle of the Bands is back. 102.5 The Bone and Seminole Hard Rock Tampa is inviting all Tampa Bay area bands to compete in the Hard Rock Rising Tampa Battle of the Bands. The winner's music will be showcased on the radio, and they will open an upcoming show. Now for the important part, and we can't stress this enough. If you have a good band, we want to hear from you. Now, you can apply if you suck, but we want to hear from the best bands in Tampa. Submissions are now being accepted. Submit your band's info now by visiting TampaHardRock.com. Deadline to submit your entry is Sunday, October 12th. More details at TheBoneOnline.com. Don't miss your chance to compete and be crowned the Hard Rock Rising Tampa Battle of the Bands champion. 102.5 The Bone supports live music in Tampa Bay, and we want you to show us what you got. From the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino and 102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. Now, a Bone Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
75 south beyond Gibsonton. Looks like they cleared that earlier disruption in the roadway. Some chunky delays for you, though. 301 south towards Sims Road, backed up 10 minutes back to Lake Montauk Drive. Westbound Bush Boulevard, also still a problem. About the same delay time as 301 at Himes Avenue back to Armenia. At least your interstates look standard. Bridges, same thing. In Pinellas, 34th Street North northbound at 9th Avenue back to 1st Avenue North. Road work potentially. Bel Air Road eastbound. That'll delay you as you approach Belcher. Pasco still has that crash. Moderate backup 54 east and west at Duckslough Boulevard. This is Eric with traffic.
Rear-ended by a dump truck. A man suffered brain damage no MRI could detect. Farah and Farah used expert medical evidence to uncover the rare condition and secured $5.7 million. Let Farah cook, Tampa.
A lot of people, when they come in, they'll say, this is my last hope. The next step is getting them in the right arch supports. Our goal is to have that long-term change for them, to see someone that is in pain, change things for them. See how we can help you with a free fitting at the Good Feet store.
If you want your windows there in weeks, pick up the phone and just text Reese.
Win $25,000 in new impact windows from Reese Windows. Pick up your phone and text the word TRUST right now to 20129. That's TRUST to 20129.
Your brain holds all the pathways to memories, to dreams, the very essence of your human spirit. At Advent Health Brain and Spine Institute, our experts protect those pathways. With state-of-the-art technology and groundbreaking treatments, we care for the most complex neurological conditions. So you can keep moving, keep dreaming, keep being your whole self. Visit thebrainandspineexperts.com.
Everyone's invited to the Hard Rock Bet Party. It doesn't matter who you are. Your name is on the Hard Rock Bet season-long celebration. Sign up and bet $5 on any game. If it wins, you also score $150 in bonus bets. You can bet on football, playoff baseball, and soon the NBA. Last week, one bettor turned a $20 three-leg first touchdown score parlay into a massive $12,000 win. It's Hard Rock Bet. Download the app on your phone or simply go to hardrock.bet. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus, physically present in Florida. To wager, terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Call 888-ADMIT-IT.
Hey, y'all, it's Bruce Woodburn, the Loan Arranger. Look, if you've been juggling high interest rate credit cards, personal loans, and just trying to make it to payday, you're not alone. But here's the truth. If you own a home, you may be sitting on the solution. A cash out refinance could help you roll all that debt into one simple payment. No more 22% credit cards, no more minimum payments that never seem to move the needle, just one monthly mortgage payment and a lot of peace of mind. Hey, I'll run the numbers for you. If it doesn't make sense, I'll tell you straight. No pressure, no sales pitch, just honest advice from the guy that's been helping folks just like you for over 30 years. Call 407-706-3313. That's 407-706-3313. Or go to WeBringYouHome.com. That's WeBringYouHome.com.